in the tub, showered in gold chains. Knots on me, they got the slices, I stay with the block of cheese. Broccoli pressure, both cost me 43. Hey, I stay in my lane, don't fuck with no one. Whoa. If you mad, hold your horses, I'm still going up. You cannot stop it, just sit back and watch it. I pull up in different whips, yeah, I got options. Don't play with that sneak dissing, boy, you chatters. They see me in person, they wanna talk about it. I feel like I'm, who you feel like? I feel like I'm pocking the tub with the chains on. Whole lot of gold. They want me to turn it down, I gotta stay on. And never go out, we ain't dimming the lights, no. Going out like their bikes, 12 o'clock. Everybody eating over here, having more than one bite. Only the team get to play. Why? Only the team get to stay. Yeah. Silver spoon where they were with me. Dogs aggressive like they never ate. Savages. Ops too quiet on the other side. Where they at? But I know they ain't plotting. Fuck with me, you die. No, I ain't playing. Telling me what? Don't give a fuck. They gon' talk when you down. They gon' talk when you up.
Yo. We in the building, baby. What's going on? Let me make sure the live is everything. Let me make sure everything is everything. Let me make sure the people hear me. The building, baby. Yeah, for sure. I hear it, man. We in the building, man. 6 people in the building, man. As soon as you step in, hit that like button. We got some boxing. We gonna talk today. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily boxing. It's not like we ain't gonna be really breaking down fights or anything like that. It's talking about matchups. But there's some things going on in the boxing world we definitely gonna address, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it really needs to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, let me shout out my guys, of course. Notes in the building, man. First one to come up. First one in, last one to leave, man. Shout out to the boy Notes. It says, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Pagai Petit. I don't know how to spell it. But shout out to you for being in the building. Talking about first. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all that's in so far, man. I'm going to let a few more people get into the building. We got 6 people in as of right now. You know what I mean? I'm going to let a few more people get in, but we already know what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about this exchange between Ryan Garcia and Shakur Stevenson. We're going to get into Jamal Charlo's latest interview with the boy Brian Custer. You know what I mean? We got a few things that we need to talk about for sure. He said, my boy sipping. Nah, man, this Arizona, man. This the Arizona fruit punch, you know what I mean? We don't get into none of that drinking, man. I live a life. You know what I mean? Shout out to the boy Teach in the building. He said nothing changes. Shakur still beats them all. That's your opinion, my brother. Shout out to Teach, man. Slime in the building, man. What up, Slime? For sure. I'm going to try to get through this, John. Without stuttering and all that, man. I'm a little bit tired, as you can see. But I'm going to get my good hour in. You know what I mean? We're gonna get that hour in. We ain't worried about it. You know what I mean? But let me go grab my other charger real quick, because this charger I got, that shit kind of tweaking on me. I'll be right back. All right. We got 10 people in the building. What's going on, y'all? Hit the like button as soon as y'all come in. It is all well appreciated. Just needed to get a new charger because this John, you know what I'm saying? That John kind of tweaking on me. You know, after a while, them iPhone chargers be kind of shitty. Like I said, we going to make it work. We going to make it do what it do, of course. Mark, don't drink. I absolutely do not, my brother. Never been drunk in my life. About one of the purest motherfuckers you'd have never seen. Shout out the Notes. Hero Mark yelling at AJ right now. Why you keep talking about AJ, bro? You got some weird obsession with that man? What's going on? He not even in the video title. Why you keep speaking on that man? Note said Ryan mentioning money over legacy. Yeah, we gonna get into that, man. Because I feel like this shit getting old already. You know what I mean? I feel like this shit really getting old. You know what? Yeah, let's get into it, man. We got 10 people in the building. It is what it is. People who come in late, that's on them. You know what I mean? You already know they be putting their notifications on and they still don't get notified. It is what it is. That's out of my control, man. If you happen to see it, it is what it is, man. Have you tried to sip alcohol at all? I have, but I've never gotten, like, I've tasted it. You know what I'm saying? I never really sat there and drank, like, liquor, though. Like, I never really sat there with a drink and, like, really was, like, drinking it in attempts to get drunk. Like, they be, because, like, in my family, bro, everybody drink in my family, but just growing up, I don't know, I felt like my people held me to a different kind of standard. You know what I mean? Like, even if I was curious, I actually wanted to, nobody would ever hand me a drink. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom, my sister, nobody ever played with me like that for some reason. They allow everybody to have them type of opportunities, but for me, it was always like they just held me to a different standard. I don't know why. But I'm glad they did. You know what I mean? Because growing up, I was as sober as can be. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, let me. So like they be like, yo, this joint tastes like juice. I'm like, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You taste it, you still get that strong liquor taste. I'm like, bro, I just can't get into it. I've never literally been drunk like in my life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. He said real men drink water. Yeah, shout out to Southpaw for that. That's facts. But yeah, don't drink, don't smoke. I don't do none of that, bro. I feel like as a boxing coach, if I was to be smoking and drinking, I'd be setting a bad example for my fighters. You know what I mean? Your fighters they look to you. They look up to you. You know what I mean? You see my wife get cleared of her PED allegations. Who did she get cleared by? Did she get cleared by somebody? Or did she clear herself? You know what I'm saying? I think she said, oh, I finally got some vindication. I did a hair sample, and it turns out that I didn't have anything in my system. And then everybody's like, oh, man, she's innocent. It's like, come on, bro. That's really all she had to say for y'all to think that she's innocent? You know what I mean? Like, who's the one that conducted the test? Are they coming out speaking on it? Because it sounded like Alicia the only one that actually spoke on it. She seemed like the only one that put out a statement. What about these other people? Why did she have a B sample? Why wasn't the B sample tested? I don't know, bro. Like, I don't buy that. It just seemed like she was like, oh, I got a lot of info coming soon. That's going to clear my name of performance enhancement drugs. I'm like, oh, all right. Maybe she got, you know what I mean? Vada going to come out with a statement, or whoever conducted the test, and apologize for an inaccurate result. Something like that, bro. She literally put out like a 6-paragraph letter saying, oh, we finally got the vindication, and here it is. I did a hair sample, and it turns out I was negative for those PEDs they said I was on. And everybody in the comments was like, see, I knew you was innocent the whole time, baby. I knew, yeah, baby, I knew. It was, man, I already knew they was trying to get you, man. They was trying to set you up this whole time. They was all trying to hit you up this whole time, baby girl. Now, since I'm defending you, can I get your number? I mean, a bunch of thirsty motherfuckers in them comments, man. Come on, dog. Like, yo, don't get it wrong. She looked good. She a beautiful woman and all that. She could fight. Yeah, those are all facts. But I feel like that's not enough for me to, you know what I mean, look past the cheating. That's not enough for me. You know what I mean? That's just me, though. That's just me, though. She said she did a hair follicle test. And on the hair follicle, they said they couldn't trace any performance enhancement drugs. If that's the only thing that y'all need for y'all to believe that she's innocent, then so be it. For me, that's not enough for me. You know what I mean? That's not enough for me. But that's a totally different subject, man. Let's get into the Shakur Stevenson and Ryan Garcia exchange. You know what I mean? And I got a couple of the pictures right here for y'all to look at, just to give y'all a little bit of what exactly happened. I think it all started with an interview with Ryan Garcia. I don't know exactly who he did the interview with. I believe it was Fight Hub. I think it was Fight Hub with Marcos Villegas and stuff. And I guess they had asked him about Shakur Stevenson or whatever. And Ryan Garcia got some pent up emotions, man. He got he started talking about how he never liked Shakur Stevenson since the amateur days, and he always felt like Shakur Stevenson was arrogant, and he had said something along the lines of asking Shakur Stevenson to come over real quick, and Shakur was like, "No, come to me." So ever since then, Shakur's been getting on his nerves, and just like venting as if like like he was writing in his diary or something. Like, I could picture Ryan Garcia laying on his stomach with his legs crossed in the air, writing in his little diary how annoying Shakur Stevenson is and how he pissed him off today. You know, this real sassy dude, man. Like, Ryan Garcia is a cornball, bro. He is a cornball. And the level of arrogance, and you talking about arrogant, the level of arrogance that you have to speak on another man's performance when you quit in your last performance is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia, and this goes for any boxer. This goes for any boxer in the sport. If you quit in your last fight, when you could have easily continued fighting, you have no leverage to ever speak on anybody's performance, especially if they won. Shakur Stevenson, all right, it was a corny performance. Yeah, it wasn't the performance we was looking for. No, it was not. Were we disappointed? Yes. But at the end of the day, Shakur Stevenson won the fight, regardless of how many punches he didn't throw and how he don't believe in his chin. Like Notes say, yo, that could all be facts. That could all be facts. That could be legitimate. You can have a great point, and I can't really sit back and be like, oh, nah, he believe in his chin. So how the fuck would I know? You know what I'm saying? I don't know that. The only person that know that, there's only two people that know, God and Shakur. That's the only people that know whether he believe in his chin or not. Regardless, for you, Ryan Garcia, to speak on another man's performance and really sit here and try to call another fighter boring when you literally took a knee and refused to get up because you were scared of what was going to happen afterwards with Gervonta Davis. You have no leeway. I don't care how long you've been boxing. I don't care how recognized you are or how many times you've been in that square circle, bro. You're a quitter. And there's nothing worse than boxing. There's two things that's bad in boxing. It's a cheater and a quitter. You know what I mean? And you happen to be one of those. You happen to be a quitter. So if that's the case, you should never speak about a winner, regardless of whether they had a good performance or not. You know what I'm saying? I think Ryan Garcia is going to think that we're going to forget about this because he has a fight coming up with Oscar Duarte. And that you have the audacity to speak on having a rematch with Tank. Bro, what makes you – and you talking about other people arrogant. See, Ryan Garcia is one of them dudes that play behind that God cloth, that talk about God and praying to Jesus and Jesus your savior type stuff. And you one of the most arrogant people in the sport of boxing. You're so arrogant that you were training yourself for the Gervonta Davis fight. There was a lot of speculation out here that you was only going to Joe Goosen's gym two times a week, and the other times you were training yourself, doing pad work in your living room with your fruity ass brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what you get into. And you talk about how you so sick of not getting the props you deserve, and now you want belts and stuff like that. You pay too much attention to social media. Look at what you're doing now. You over here doing that little corny ass pad work in your living room. You know what I'm saying? Ankle all touching the couch while you shooting uppercuts and shit. You're not doing anything, bro. You're still the same person that you claim you don't want to be anymore. You're still that social media driven fighter. And if that's who you is, that's okay. If that's who you is, that's okay. But stop acting like all of a sudden you in it for the belts and stuff right now, because when Shakur Stevenson was telling you about yourself, you start talking about how much money you made and how you made history. Bro, you did not make history. You and Gervonta Davis together made history. Stop making it seem like, no, well, he did say we. Never mind. Let me fall back off that. He said we made history. All right, cool. But you are on the wrong end of the history, though. This is what you don't want to speak about. This is what you don't want to speak about. You're on the wrong side of history, my brother. Because when them history books write down the actual results of the fight, it's going to say you got knocked out by Gervonta Davis. And it wasn't like you was out cold where you had no choice but to, you know what I'm saying, give up the fight or whatever. You were conscious, you were awake, and you was aware of what was going on. You were not hurt to the head. You were hurt to the body. It was a delayed reaction. You took a knee, looked up at that 5'5" man, and you was like, oh, no, I don't want nothing with him no more. Let me sit my ass down until this 10 count. And as soon as that ref hit 10, You found the strength to get up by the grace of Jesus. By the grace of God, you found a way. You found a way. It was a miracle. God told you to stand up at 10. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how God worked, right? God worked in mysterious ways. God told you, nah, Ryan, don't get up. No. Oh man, don't go against my word, my brother. You better not get your ass up. Cause the way that Tank looking right now, he look like he about to put you on the highlight reel. That man Gervonta was biting his lips, bro. He was ready to put your ass, send your ass to kingdom come. Best believe that. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into this, man, because I already told y'all my opinion on this whole situation. I cannot stand Ryan Garcia, so if y'all on here talking about I'm biased, it's all good, bro. You know what I mean? Everybody biased. It's human nature. It is what it is. I don't really know what else to say about that. So let's just get into the pictures that I got on here and where it all started. Like I said, it was an interview with Ryan Garcia with Fight Hub TV, I believe, and he said this right here. He said, hold on, let me remove this comment real quick. He said, Shakur, he's been getting on my nerves since the amateurs. He's so arrogant. And I don't say that about nobody. But man, he just walks around like his shit don't stink. And he talks shit about everybody. And thinks he's some type of dude who knows everything about boxing. This is a Ryan Garcia quote. I did not make that voice up. That was actually Ryan Garcia's voice. That's it. I mean, that's how I hear him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I mean, it's crazy. But I don't know. But anyway, I guess Shakur Stevenson he saw the tweets going on and stuff like that. He saw Ryan Garcia running his mouth. So he went on to say, hold on. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one too. He said, man, I ain't even gonna say the N-word because I ain't trying to get them. They probably gonna take my video down anyway. I mean, they probably ain't gonna pay me for this video anyway. It's all good. He said, man, I wasn't being arrogant. I don't F with you, clown. Damn, man. I'm not trying to curse. Clown A-Ns. When I'm coming over to you, I've been sitting there before you. So he's saying, why would I come to you if I was here before you? Nigga, fuck is you talking about? If you wanted to holler at me, you could have came and said, what up? My bad. My bad nights, I win. On your bad nights, you lay down from a body shot and get up after the 10 count. I thought a lot of people was talking about how Ryan Garcia won this exchange. I even heard Southpaw say that. I disagree. I think this was – don't nothing hit harder than the truth, man. Don't nothing hit harder than the truth. And when you expose somebody for who they really are, you know what I'm saying? You can call Shakur boring. That's all good, bro. You can talk about how you made history. Yeah, that sounds good. But guess what? In the course of you making history, you showed the people who you really are. When you was on the biggest stage of your career, you laid an egg and you quit in front of everybody and exposed yourself for who you really are. Because when them lights really shining in that boxing ring, it's going to expose you, whether it's good or bad. And it just so happened to expose you in the worst way possible. Like I said, there's only two things. There's two bad things to one of the worst. There's two things that are the worst things to be in boxing. That's a cheater and that's a quitter. Don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my take on it right here. So let's get into Ryan Garcia's statement. He says, we broke records and made life-changing money. You broke a record of the least punches ever landed in a 12-round fight and made not even 10% of what we made. Quiet your mouth, kid. This is Ryan Garcia's words. Those are not mine. That is his actual voice. That is his actual voice. That is not mine. I did not make that up. I'm from the hood. I don't even got that type of voice. I don't know where that came from. You know what I mean? I was just reading how Ryan would say it, my brother. So that's his actual voice. Notes like I clicked the button and had them narrated for me. You know what I mean? He got an audio book on here. You know what I mean? That's not my voice. I ain't read that. Y'all ain't see my mouth moving. That was not me. You know what I'm saying? But run for his life in the biggest fight of his career. Edwin De Los Santos, the biggest fight of his career? What are you talking about? Who was on a brighter stage? Who was on the brighter stage during their worst performance? Was it Ryan Garcia when he fought Gervonta Davis and did 1.2 million pay-per-view buys, or was it Shakur Stevenson who was fighting for a vacant WBC title against a guy who never fought for a world title, or is not really proven in the sport of boxing? He just upset at Rayo Venezuela. Who was on a bigger platform? You know what I mean? I think that it's a Shakur Boogeyman era is over. Yeah. Quiet your mouth, kid. Yeah. Ryan lay on his stomach with his toes kicked up while he texted his girl. That's a fact. He be giggling too. He be like, she's so funny. Yeah, he one of them type dudes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He look like he go to sleep while his girl be scratching the scalp and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He got an emergency pack of coconut oil in his bag just in case he need his scalp rubbed. He one of them little soft ass niggas. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, this video ain't getting monetized. It is what it is. I'm in one of them moods today. I feel like clowning somebody, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I think Shakur Stevenson responded to this. Hold on. I already read that one. He said, won my 3rd world title. This nigga said tittle. But all right, that's all good. Won my 3rd world title in a different weight class, my guy. Let's speak facts. You have never won a world. Yo, why he keep saying tittle? Like, what's going on, bro? Y'all don't autocorrect. Hold on. Y'all niggas don't autocorrect y'all shit. Y'all know y'all saying that wrong. Y'all boxers. You don't know how to spell title. Yo, that's crazy. Anyway, he said, you have never won a world title throughout your whole career. Congrats on the money you made, but you can't tie my shoes when we talking boxing. And that money don't last forever. Do something smart with it. Cuz. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, hold up. Yo, he said his girl give him stomach hickeys. Yo. Yo. What's this? Yo, hold up. Yo, that's wild. Yo, hold up. Getting stomach hickeys by a woman, yo, a man with stomach hickeys is different, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But yo, let's get into that statement, man. A lot of people felt like Ryan Garcia was really saying something, but it just reminded me of the dude that whenever they losing an argument or they know they're in a tough spot, they be like, I got more money than you though. Or it'd be like that one dude, like you roasting on the block, like he get cooked. Like in Philly, bro, like niggas really get cooked, like roasting. And then always be that one dude be like, I'll get more bitches than you though. That's exactly how Ryan Garcia sounded in this situation, bro. Certified goofy, clown, a shithouse. He definitely one of them type dudes, bro. I can't stand Ryan Garcia, though. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? That boy wouldn't last a day in my hood. That's all I know. Yo, his stomach hickeys. Fight like Buster. Make your bitch fluster. Cuban on my chain. Can't forget the name. Champagne for the paint. Ah, man, that's a bad John. That's a bad John, Southpaw. You out here wilding. You acting up, Southpaw. Why you making fun of Danny like that? Those was grown man bars. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get your shit together, homie. You gotta understand that that's real life. You know what I mean? That's real life. That's how Danny really living, dog. You know what I'm saying? Champagne for the pain. Champagne for the pain. Make the pussy rain. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That John, Danny really was snapping on that John, bro. Like, he should have got an XL freestyle off there. He should have been a BET cipher. You know what I mean? Yo, Danny really had them hardcore Johns. You know what I mean? But anyway, so, yeah, that was pretty much the exchange between those both. Ryan Garcia and Shakur Stevenson, you know what I mean? I just think that Ryan Garcia corny, bro. Yeah, he pointed in the air on that last bar. Yeah, he was going like this. He was like this, dog. He was like. He even did this, John. wild. Danny need to sit down with Dr. Phil, dog, on some real shit. You know what I mean? Shakur versus Ryan next. Ryan will never take that fight. Don't do that. Don't do that, Roger. Shakur will beat the brakes off Ryan Garcia. Easy work. Ryan ain't gonna be able to land nothing on that man. Moving on. I knew Shakur was an angry MF, though. I seen him throw Conceição like 3 times when they fought. Yeah. Conceição is a frustrating style, so I understand that. Why not Shakur versus Ryan? That would be great. You know exact, bro. You know, bro. You sound like that one boy that be like you know that like you let somebody beat you one-on-one in basketball and you low-key the nicest boy on the court. So you be like, oh, all right, yeah, man, yeah, that was a good game, man. Yo, you want to play this game for some bread? And they be like, oh, yeah. And they be like, man, I just beat him easy. Now he want to play for some money. I'm about to take his money. Then he just get fried. You sound like you just set people up. Why not Shakur versus Ryan? That would be great. Would it really? Yeah, Ryan is at 40 right now. And now he's like, on top of him losing and quitting against Gervonta, now he's coming out with excuses saying that, oh, he needs to fight he needs to fight me at 40 where I actually feel good at. Like an extra 5 pounds is going to help his body or his chin. That additional 5 pounds is going to help his body or his chin against Gervonta Davis, who's one of the hardest punchers in boxing. The extra 5 pounds is going to give him such a better shot against Gervonta Davis as if his skill set was never the reason why he lost to Gervonta. His lack of jab wasn't the reason. His understanding of range wasn't the reason. Him smothering himself wasn't the reason. His lack of defense and fundamental defense in general wasn't the reason. But it was because of 5 pounds that he'll get to keep in his rematch with Gervonta Davis. Can't make this shit up, man. Can't make this shit up. Yo, but listen, we got 23 people in the building. Hit the like button as soon as you come in if you appreciating this content. Now it's 25. Damn, okay, I see y'all. Yo, the nation is mob. They stepping up, man. I love this, bro. I remember when I used to go on live, you used to have like 5 people max. You know what I'm saying? Man, you see how the channel growing, man. Yo, shout out to the people for making this possible, man. I couldn't do this without y'all, of course. Yeah, he be spamming the left hook button. Yeah, he be pressing X hella times. You know what I'm saying? He got a valid chin. He do, I guess. He do. I don't think he got hit that many times up top to really say that he got a valid chin. I mean, he got dropped by Luke Campbell. Luke Campbell wasn't a big puncher. Well, not the biggest puncher at least. And Gervonta Davis, the one clean shot he landed, he put him on his back pockets up top. You know what I mean? And if you're saying he got a valid chin, I know he don't got a valid body. Pause, because in all honesty, he crumbled as soon as he got hit flush down there. That boy better get them sit-ups going. He better do that shit Manny Pacquiao was doing in the mountains. Roger Tank needs to fight someone, though, man. So you're insinuating that Ryan's a nobody. If that's the case, I agree with you, my brother. I really feel like Ryan Garcia is a product of social media, great marketing, and great matchmaking. That's what I honestly believe. This man, Ryan Garcia, got an opportunity against Gervonta Davis strictly because he was famous. That man did not accomplish anything. He did not beat anybody worth mentioning. Luke Campbell is the best win on that man's resume. Romero, what's his name? Romero Duno or something along those lines. That's one of the best names on his resume. Who else? Who else could we really say was a somebody on that man's resume? He has not beat a single body. What, Javier Fortuna? Old Javier Fortuna who wasn't a legit lightweight? Tank has Haney beating Regis. I think that Tank is on the money about that. I think Tank is on the money about that. I agree with Tank. Did he really? Tank called Regis a flat-footed bum. Listen, I don't know if he a bum because he's a two-time world champion at the end of the day. Maybe Tank saying that in comparison to himself, Regis is a bum. Regis is one of the top 140s in the world. I'm not going to necessarily call him a bum, but to call him flat-footed, that's pretty accurate. And let's get into Regis real quick, man, because he's been somebody that's actually been getting on my nerves this whole build-up. You know what I mean? Because he had the opportunity to really get the trash talking with Devin Haney and stuff like that. And he was doing it successfully on social media, but for some reason, and this was prior to the press conference, right? Talking crazy throughout the entire press conference. Matchroom Boxing did a whole build-up with them talking crazy to each other. And then when the press conference there, he in front of Bill and Devin, all of a sudden he act like he a mime, like he a mute or something, like he can't talk. You know what I'm saying? And he talking about, oh man, y'all doing a whole lot. Like I ain't even here for all that. Whoa. What? And then when they asked him about it, because the media was confused too, they were like, yo, why you decided not to say that at the press conference? He talking about, oh, we still got all this time left until the fight the fight actually get here, so I don't think it's best to really talk trash right now. Then days later, you back on social media talking crazy. So what is it really? Did you get cold feet when they was in your face? Like what was it? So Regis Prograis been getting on my nerves lately, man. And then I just seen this man do an interview. I think he was commentating for the fights on the Zone the other night, and he was talking about how he could outbox Devin Haney. He can outbox Devin Haney, that he's fast and all this other stuff. And I'm like, bro, this exact mentality is this mentality that you have right here is the exact reason you're gonna lose clearly against Devin Haney. And Devin Haney about to have a field day, bro. Devin Haney is about to have one of the easiest fights of his career if Regis Prograis takes this mentality, actually takes it serious. Like if he actually believes he could outbox Devin Haney, outsmart Devin Haney, bro, considering the fighter that he is, a flat-footed, come-forward pressure fighter. Man, that's gonna be a bad look, man. That might be Regis Prograis' last opportunity at a world title if he do that, bro. I swear, bro. Does Haney become undisputed at 40? I don't believe so. Possibly unified, because if he were to get like a Rolly Romero fight, he'll beat Rolly. You know what I'm saying? He'll beat Rolly. Teofimo, I don't know if he beat Teofimo, bro. That Teofimo that Josh Taylor fought, I don't know if he beats Teofimo. Possibly unified, but I don't know, bro. I don't know if and this might sound crazy to y'all. Although he's a great boxer, he has great feet and everything along those lines, man. I don't know if he beats somebody like Subriel Matias, bro. Y'all can say I'm biased because I'm Puerto Rican, bro. I got black in me, too. I understand. I might not look like it. You know what I'm saying? I might not look like it, but I'm real aware of my African ancestry. I definitely rock with my people. You know what I mean? But if y'all want to say Subriel, he a Puerto Rican, I'm a Puerto Rican, that's why I'm rocking with him, bro, so be it. I don't care. Yo, Subriel could have been white. He could have been Irish. Just based off of the style that I've seen with him, bro, and how the way he approaches fights, I think that's an extremely difficult style for Devin Haney to go up against. That's what I personally believe. I think Matias is an extremely difficult style for him because he gives you, not only does he give you the pressure, but he's giving you, he's like Benavidez in terms of the way his gas tank operates, bro. They working off like infinite gas, bro. Like their engines is just unlimited. You know what I'm saying? It's like them dudes' batteries stay on 1,000 and don't drop any percentages, bro. And they get stronger as the rounds go on. They punch hard, and he has the punching power and the accumulation behind it because there's a lot of power punches that really don't throw too many punches. Bro, this dude is giving you power and the accumulation behind it. He's a very difficult style to deal with. And I feel like if you ain't punching like a Gervonta Davis or any one of them big punches in that division, you're not really going to do nothing with Subriel. You know what I mean? That's what I personally believe. I mean, Devin going to have to outbox Subriel, Can he do it? Possibly, but the thing is he going to be able to be on the move for 12 rounds with the constant, consistent pressure that Superell's providing? I don't know. Roger says Haney beats all of them from his boxing skills. That's your opinion, my brother. I'm just giving you what I believe and what I think. And just being in boxing for as long as I've been, you know what I mean? I really pay attention to the styles, and I think that style will give Haney a lot of fits. You know what I mean? And Ralph, yeah, I'm not going to read that, but yeah, that's a fact. I mean, that's a fact. If Devin had tank power, he'd honestly be a beast. I think he's a solid fighter without the power. It's just that there's gonna be certain instances where you're gonna go against fighters that, in order to make things go your way as smoothly as possible, you gotta earn their respect. And I don't think Devin Haney got the type of power that will give Superell Matias respect. And I think it'll be an extremely difficult fight. That's what I personally believe. Malik in the building. What's going on, yo? He says Emiliano Vargas versus Abdullah Mason. What's your thoughts on that fight? They both talented fighters, man. They both talented fighters. But I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, although Emiliano Vargas is talented, he looks like the goods and all that stuff, man. I feel like a lot of the reason why there's a lot of clout around his name is because of his father. You know what I mean? Fernando Vargas is the youngest 154-pound champion of all time. From what I understand, he may still hold that record. I don't know, but obviously he's the son of a boxing legend. You know what I mean? Abdullah Mason, on the other hand, he's making a name for himself, and he's been looking extremely impressive in his last fights, bro. Really, I like Abdullah Mason more than Emiliano Vargas, but it's really pointless to talk about because Top ain't not gonna let them guys fight each other anytime soon. You know what I mean? They still in the process of building these guys and developing them into potential champions. So in all honesty, bro, I don't really see it. I don't think it's really worth talking about right now. Maybe later down the line, 5 to 6 years, possibly. I don't really see that happening at all. You know what I mean? But I do like Abdullah Mason. I think he's impressed me more than Emiliano. I'll tell you that. You know what I mean? But there ain't no disrespect to Emiliano. I just hold Abdullah Mason that high. Time will tell. Time will tell, for sure. If Haney cooks Regis, they're going to cook Shakur even more. They're going to cook Shakur even more. Bodies this year is over. I don't know what you mean by that. Anonymous, I ain't going to lie to you. I don't know what that means. They're going to cook Shakur. Even more bodies this year is over. Even more bodies this year. Man, I don't even know. I ain't about to keep reading that. They too pretty for boxing, pause. I mean, you said pause, but it's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know what to really say about that. They're not fighting until they're around 26 to 27, of course. Of course. And that's if they even still in the same weight class by then. We don't know. Oh, okay, before this year is over. Okay, cool. Yeah, so let's we spoke about Ryan and Shakur Stevenson. We spoke on that. We got that out the way. Spoke on who was it that we were just speaking on? We spoke on Regis Prograis. You know what I mean? Let's get into Jamal Charlo now. You know what I'm saying? Abdullah Mason at 30. Bro, hold up. Yeah, let's get into Jamal Charlo interview. We gonna get back to Abdullah Mason. Yo, Middleman TV, what up, homie? What's up? Hero Maul interview. Yeah, let's get into that. So earlier today, while I was at break doing work, man, I got to check out Jamal Charlo's interview with Brian Custer. Man, shout out to Brian Custer, man. He's one of my favorite people in boxing. You know what I mean? He's one of my favorite people in boxing. Yo, Roger, it's Jamal, not Jamel, bro. Don't get it confused, please. Jamel been in the building. He just lost to Canelo. So you talking about Jamal? Yeah, yep. There you go. He did an interview with Brian Custer, one of my favorite guys. I think he's a true gem in boxing, man. Brian Custer, he's not afraid of asking the questions that everybody wonders. And he seems to stay on everybody's good side, man. Real positive dude, great spirit, great energy about him. And I fuck with that dude, man. I fuck with him. So shout out to him, man. But he did an interview with Jamal Charlo, and he had asked him a series of questions, and it was a pretty solid interview. I felt like Jamal Charlo, he's just not a great speaker. You know what I mean? Like, Jamal's not a great speaker at all, man. It seems like it's difficult for him to answer, like, simple questions. He has trouble, like, formulating, like, he has trouble like formulating like well thought out sentences. You know what I mean? That's what I personally believe. You know what I mean? But Jamal Charlo, he was speaking about his fight against Jose Benavidez Jr., talking about how he's the longest active world champion in boxing right now, which I thought was pretty interesting considering. Do we really count him as the longest reigning champion? Technically, yeah, but then again, it's like you haven't defended your belt in almost 2.5 years. So should he really hold that accolade high? Like, I don't know. Also, that was interesting, and that was actually kind of true when I was talking about it. When I was thinking about it, I was like, oh, it's actually true. He is the longest reigning champion in boxing right now. All right, let's get into the whole Caleb Plant stuff that they was talking about. You know what I mean? Because Jamal Charlo does this in every interview, man. He talks about how he wants to fight all these guys. And then Brian Custer even mentioned it. Jamal off that fentanyl, that's crazy. Yeah, he definitely looked like he on something, but apparently he said he stopped drinking and that he's not dealing with anything and that he's in a great mental space now and all that kind of stuff, man. But regardless, what really caught my attention during this interview was when he was talking about Caleb Plant. You know what I'm saying? And he just blatantly like lying in this interview. You know what I'm saying? Like just blatantly lying in this interview. He was talking about how if Caleb Plant, he said Caleb Plant ran off after he slapped him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, he really didn't. Like, bro, did you watch the same video that we watched? Like, did you watch the same video that I watched? And from what I understand, Caleb Plant said he slapped you twice. So, and he said the camera only caught the second slap. So this means he slapped you, stood there, came right back up to you. The camera started recording. He slapped you again, and then he walked off. And the only person that defended you was like your wife, baby mom, whoever it was. They threw like a shoe at him, and then that was it. He just walked out. He didn't run. He wasn't hiding nothing. He just decided that he didn't want to be in front of you no more. He got off what he needed to get off, and he was out of there. You know what I'm saying? So that was a lie. You know what I mean? Then he also said, which like boggled my mind. I was like, damn, like I know Brian Custer probably just didn't want to stir up an argument or anything like that or get Jamal pissed off. But he said, oh, if Caleb Plant had a problem with me, we could have handled it right there and done. Bro, check the interview. He says this. I'm like, Jamal, he did handle it. He handled you, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? And he did it with relative ease because you didn't provide any resistance. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is you talking about, bro? What do you mean we could have handled it right there and done? Bro, he handled you. He slapped the taste out your mouth twice. He slapped fire out you, bro. And you literally just stood there and just walked up to him and didn't do anything. You were like walking in his direction, but it didn't look like you were eager to do anything to him. Yeah. Perk 10. I just popped the Perk 10. Yeah. He definitely was on something, man. He definitely was on something. He got two. I didn't even know that until he did the interview with Gillian Wallow. He said he slapped Jamal twice. So how did he just get up and run out of the building when he slapped you once? The camera was able to pick up your phone. The people was able to pick up their phone and record and have enough time to watch you get slapped for a second time. And he comfortably walked out with his wife. And you and your homies did nothing. Nothing. That's interesting to me, man. That's interesting to me. It's like, bro, how can you even say this publicly? It's like, bro, do you really believe you're okay how you say you are? Because you sound like you delusional in this interview, my brother. Like you really sound like shit not really all clicking up there like you make it seem. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's really going on? What's really going on with Jamal Charlo, man? That interview really concerned me in a way. It's like, I don't think you okay how you say you are. You know what I mean? Will it translate into the fight? I don't know. But as of right now, I don't think you 100% how you playing it, because in all honesty, it seemed like you still got some screws loose up there. It don't sound like you really, the bolts really tightened up there, man. I don't know. I don't know. Yo, we got 24 people in the building, man. As soon as you come in, hit that like button if you appreciate the content. You know what I'm saying? Um, what else did he say throughout the course of the interview that really caught my attention as well? Then he started talking gangster. Like, he really started talking gangster, like started talking about Caleb Plant mom, who's no longer with us. So that was kind of strange. I don't know if he knew that or not. But started talking about, he started calling the girl Jordy again. He started calling Caleb Plant wife Jordy again, which confirmed what Caleb Plant was saying was true, because he said the whole problem started off because he started calling his wife Jordy. So he called her Jordy again, and he talked about his smoke, and that it won't even be a press conference and stuff like that. And it's like, bro, why are you talking all this gangster stuff now? Oh, another thing that caught my attention. This man said that he won't even be in the same like setting as him. That he won't even be in the same building as me. He avoid me at all costs. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, he was literally in the same building as you when your brother fought Canelo. Caleb Plant was there. Y'all wasn't even too far from each other. And you did nothing. So it's like, yo, I say all that to say this, bro. It's okay if you're not tough, bro. It's okay if you're not built like that. It's okay if, like, you don't respond with violence. It's okay. So not everybody cut like that. Not everybody cut like that. And just because you're a boxer don't mean that you're tough. Just because you're a boxer doesn't mean that you're a violent person. There's some people that could fight their ass off in that ring, and then when they outside, they wouldn't harm a fly. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? But let me put this link up real quick for Southpaw to get on. He said he want to speak on Jamal, and of course I'm gonna let my guy on. Let's get to talking. You know what I'm saying? But I just found it real interesting about Jamal. You know what I mean? Like, bro, how can you say this when it's like everything you say can easily be disproved with a video that's online? You know what I'm saying? So that's real interesting to me, man. I just feel like it was just confusing. It was a confusing interview. And in all honesty, if I'd have been interviewing him, I'd have been stopping him right in his tracks. Like, bro, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not true. That's not what happened. But I understand Brian Custer. He probably got a relationship with Jamal. He don't want to get he don't want to create no tension or give Jamal the impression that he's attacking him or anything like that. So he just fell back and let him get his rocks off. But man, there was a lot of cap that was in that interview, bro, and that shit was just straight up corny to me. You know what I mean? It was just straight up corny. Straight up corny. Roger, he only had one fight at 68. Are you referring to Demetrius Andrade? Yo. Who this? Who the fuck is that? I thought that was Southpaw, bro. Come on, man. What the fuck was that? Bro, Southpaw, where you at, man? We need your opinion. We need your takes, my brother. Let's get it going. But middleman say he not that small. A real Chicago legend once said, boxers ain't gangsters and gangsters don't box. Yeah, Southpaw be saying that shit all the time. He said, that's fine. Andre different. He won't get stopped. Might get robbed, to be honest. Why you say that? Why you say that? Jamal's fighting at 163. Well, according to Jamal, he said that his advisors advised that he fight at that weight. But in all honesty, it's either for one or two reasons, and this is abundantly clear. It's either that he put on a lot of weight during that layoff, he's slowly getting back down to 160, or he's slowly but surely acclimating to the 168-pound division. It's either one of those. You know what I mean? Because it's right in the middle. So it could be a 50-50 chance that he's going back down to 60 or he's going up to 68, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? Yo,
what's up, bro?
Yo, what up?
Yeah, like you said, Jamal had every opportunity to do some, you know. I saw the interview, the whole interview, and he said, when I see what's on the popping, and what you just said, or I think Shakur said it too. Just because you fight in the ring, don't mean that your brain is like that outside the ring. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of guys who box, but they wouldn't smack somebody as soon as they leave the gym, or if somebody do something to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think it was very disrespectful for him to bring up he talking about Jordy. I know he's talking about Jordan Plant, his wife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, bro. And then his mom, shit like that. You know what I mean? Oh, his mom dead, right? Something like that.
Yeah, his mom no longer here. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. That's taking it outside of boxing. You know, that's like clout chasing, like using somebody's name for attention, like them low-level YouTube channels who will never make more than $60 a month. They probably got like 500 subscribers. Use my name for clout. Tomorrow is the YouTube payday for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And my check finna be real good. And I don't gotta say no low-level channel's name who knows my homie's number, knows my homie here, could get a hold of me like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta say nobody name like that, because that's giving them a shout out. And they gets no money. My check gonna look real good tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Super good.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And like these niggas, like they the type, you open hand smack them, they finna run. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be making sneak disses on TikToks. I bet right now he's probably like, say my name so I could use it in a video, so I could grow my audience. You will never hear me say your name. My homie Zach know your name. He know your name real good. And I don't know where this came from, bro. Niggas use my name for attention. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is, bro. You know. Can you explain that, bro?
Not at all, man. I mean, if the dude want to come on here and speak for himself, that's cool.
No. Hey, don't do that, because that's gonna give him, that's gonna grow his money. And okay. I'm not about nobody financially. I'm just talking me and you right now. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But
that's cool.
This is the internet. I don't want to get him no money. But he knows my homie in real life. My homie that I spar with in real life, he know him real good. So until I just want to hear the little dick eater say the same things he said in his video. You know, little as hell, never fought a day in his life. Channel weak, content weak. Nobody's gonna check for it. You know what I'm saying? Hitler was a good guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I admired the man, you know, for everything he did. You know what I'm saying? I stand on what I say. But yeah, bro, you know, it be like that sometimes. Niggas need money, and if he loves his slut bitch mother, he would get a hold of Zach. Cause Zach can hit my phone right now, and I'll get off this screen because my phone will be ringing. So if he loves his slut bitch mother, bitch, slut, bitch mother, you know what I'm saying? He'll take it off the net and face to face where I could get a hold of him. You know what I'm saying? But my check is gonna look scrumptious tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Super good. Super good. You know what I'm saying? Big old check. Thousands. I probably gained 500 subscribers since I've been talking to you. And he probably got 500 on his whole channel. You know, it's kind of sad when nobody checks for you on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of sad when nobody know your name. It's kind of sad when you got to go to TikTok, the child audience, to try to clout chase off my name. Like I said, if he loves his slut bitch mother, he will get a hold of my homie Zach, you know, and I bet you that he don't got that type of energy. And Londo, respect to Londo, your pops, he told me he was bitch, you know, straight bitch. That's what he told me, you know. He not like that. I know you watching too, little dude. Like I said, if you love your slut bitch mother, slut bitch mother, when you in the city, let me know, bro. You know. But I bet you don't. Hitler was a great guy. Remember that.
Damn, man. God damn. Hmm. Hmm. Damn. I don't even got nothing to drink no more, man. What the Anyway. Yo, listen. It is what it is. What can I say? What can I say? He did all the saying. South Southpaw with the $5 super chat. My brother, man. It is what it is. He said this Thanksgiving right here. What are you talking about, bro? Welcome to Tier a Tear. Ha 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 ha. This Thanksgiving right there. LOL, bro. I don't even know what that means. Bro, you not making any sense. Get that boy a dictionary. Get that boy a I don't know what he talking about, bro. But anyway, yeah, that was something. That was something. That was interesting. Um, yeah, that was awkward, you know. Definitely awkward, but yo, let's get into it. Let's get into it. I don't even know what the hell we getting into for real. For real. That shit just definitely put a stop on everything. You feel me? But yo, to continue going on about Jamal Charlo, man. For real, and we being totally honest, man. Well, me, I'm not gonna say me, cause I can only speak for myself. I don't really feel like Jamal is in an okay state of mind. You know what I mean? And K, yeah, we don't do none of that. You gonna have to get up out of here, my brother. I don't know what you're talking about. Get him up out of here. Get him up out of here. We could talk Andre Benavidez. All right. Yeah, Roger. I was stuck for a little minute. I don't know. That kind of threw me off. But it is what it is. We could talk Andre Benavidez. All right, let's do it. So it's officially fight week for Jose Benavidez and Jamal Charlo, along with Demetrius Andre and David Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? Great card. Pay-per-view this weekend. It's only $75. So I'm definitely going to be tuned in. We definitely going to be supporting. I'm going to be doing my live fight commentary, like I said in my video earlier. If y'all did not see my video earlier about Demetrius Andre, man, go check it out. I said this is a must-win fight for Demetrius Andre. It is now or never. You know what I'm saying? So go check that video out, and I'll give y'all the exact reasons why. But if y'all did not check it out, I'll just tell you the sneak peek to what I was saying in the video right here. This is a must win for Demetrius Andrade because for two main reasons. There could be multiple reasons. You would come up with something that's valid, but my mind, how Mazuma TV thinks, how Marcus Rosa thinks, being in the sport of boxing and just seeing how everything unfolded in these last few decades that I've been watching boxing, Demetrius Andrade has to win because Demetrius Andrade's career has been a bunch of setbacks, sitting on the shelves, and lack of opportunities. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, man. He's been sitting on the shelf for a long while. When he was having trouble with his promotional, when he had promotional issues, he was on the shelf for a while. In terms of setbacks and stuff like that, he was supposed to have a fight with Billy Joe Saunders. That fight ended up falling through because Billy Joe Saunders tested positive for a performance enhancement drug. And just not being given the opportunities that a lot of these dudes get, man. Guys like, I believe a fight with Jamal Charlo had fell through because of some business issues that they had going on. Triple G never looked this man direction. Jaime Munguia never looked Demetrius Andrade direction. Did I say Triple G? I probably did say Triple G. Triple G, Jaime Munguia, and Canelo Alvarez never looked this man way, and they did everything they can to try to dim his light. You know what I'm saying? So it's to the point where he's 35 years old. He does not have not one big name on his resume. You know what I'm saying? That's how long his career has pretty much been stalled. And luckily, somebody with the heart of David Benavidez was able to accept the fight. You know why? Because he's a young, hungry guy in the game. He really wants to prove that he is the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? And he understands the threat in Demetrius Andrade. So he decided to take on the challenge, man. So salute to David Benavidez for that. And it's a great fight, man. It's a great fight. But another reason why this is a must-win fight for Demetrius Andrade is because the man is in his mid-30s, man. We're not going to sit here and act like this man's not 35 years old. He's been a pro boxer for well over a decade now. I think 15 years it's been already. So going on to 2 decades, in all honesty, like this man has been in boxing for a long time. In the course of his career, he's become a 2-division world champion at 54 and 60. I think he's won 3 world titles overall. I think he got 2 at 54 and then 1 at 160. And he's looking to make a reign at 168 to become a 3-division world champion. But another reason why this is a must-win, because considering that he's 35 years old and pretty much that window is closing on the man, I really feel like this may be his first and last shot, his first and only shot to put himself in position to make the big fights happen. Because in all honesty, if he loses to David Benavidez, there's a strong likelihood that they might not give him an opportunity again. They might just give him a reason to be like, oh man, he stepped up one time and he lost. Why would I fight him? You know what I'm saying? But okay. Yo.
Yes. What's happening, bro?
Yo, for those of y'all that don't know, man, this is one of my supporters on this channel, man. I've been trying to get him on here for the longest. He hit me up earlier today. He actually made it happen, man. This is Jordan Sheriff. Am I saying your name correct?
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good, yeah.
Okay, good. Jordan Sheriff in the building. I finally got him on the live, man.
Yeah, man.
It's a pleasure to have you, man. I enjoy your take. Just reading your comments, man. I enjoy your take, so I'm sure I'm going to enjoy your opinion on boxing now that we're speaking together on this platform. Yeah. Let me get your take on the fights that's going on this weekend, man, between David Benavidez, Demetrius Andrade, and Jose Benavidez versus Jamal Charlo. Let's get into Jamal Charlo and Jose Benavidez first. What you think about this whole situation?
I think it's interesting. I think definitely a must-win for Jamal. I don't know what sort of Jamal's going to come into the fight. I feel it's going to be a case of how much he's got left. Obviously, all the problems outside the ring is how much of a toll it's taken on his career, and it'll be interesting. It will. I mean, Jose Benavidez is a good talent, and I think he's going to have to be at his best, Jamal, to beat him. But the weight's a bit crazy. The weight's what, 163?
Say that again?
So the weight is 163?
Yeah, it's at 163, yep.
It's a bit crazy, but it's first fight back, so We'll see what happens, man.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I agree with you, but what I really want to know, in all honesty, is, since you brought up the 163 situation, I want to know exactly what was the reasoning behind that. Now, Jamal, he was pretty discreet about it. He didn't really speak on it too much, but he was saying that that's what was recommended by his advisors. You know what I mean? When they had asked him about it, when he first did that first virtual press conference, he said that was just what his advisors suggested. So, to me, in all honesty, there's two possibilities as to why he's fighting at 63. Number one, because he probably put on a lot of weight during the offseason, so he's slowly getting back down to 60. They probably didn't want to cut them extra 3 pounds right away. Or he's slowly but surely making his way up to 168, because it's pretty much right close to the middle. It's right in between super middle. It's technically a super middleweight contest, but he's in between both weight classes. So, you know what I'm saying? It's either one of the two. What do you think it is?
So I think eventually he's going to make the move up to 168. I mean, I still don't know really what he's got about at 160, but I can't really see him. But unless he's thinking next fight or the next 2 fights, get himself back down to 160 and defend it. But it's who he's defending it against. I think there's a lot more money fights at 168. So I think that's the move. I think that's the plan. But yeah, it's been, how long has he held the WBC for?
Well, he's been inactive. I think he won it in 2019, as far as I'm concerned. But he's been inactive for 2.5 years already, pretty much. So he hasn't defended the title in over 2 years. Carlos Adames has a WBC interim, and he's just been defending that. So, if we being technical, it's pretty much Adames who's the champion right now, because he's the one who's defending his actual belt, while Jamal just sitting back in the WBC, just letting him do whatever he feels is right.
Yeah. I think there's a big. So I think one thing you said on this channel, which I agree with a lot, is there's a big problem with the belts. Like there's people that hold the belts for years and they won't defend, or they won't get challenged by any of these sanctioning bodies. And I think the WBC definitely one of the worst culprits.
Hey, man. Yo, James Toney been saying this since the 80s and the 90s, bro.
We be crooks.
We be crooks, bro. He says that we be crooks, and bro, I'm sorry, but like how the way the WBC been moving, it's like hard to really say that James Toney lying. You know what I'm saying? They pretty much just they willingly letting the division hold up to appease one man. You know what I'm saying? When there's multiple people throughout the entire middleweight division, they holding it up because one man is having trouble with his mental health. And I'm not shitting on anybody with mental health issues, man. He could have a lot going on, but that don't mean that the world stopped turning. You know
the sport still goes. The sport still carries on, and it's like,
why not just make him champion in recess? It's so simple. Like, make him a champion in recess, get that belt to Adames, or have Adames face somebody for the belt, let him become world champion, and then when Jamal feel like he ready, he could probably do a couple tune-ups or whatever, and then whenever he feel the opportunity right, fight Adames and try to get your belt back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I heard, and Jamal said in the interview, he was like, oh man, they could have took the belt from me. I was gonna go get it back anyway. So if that's the case, they should have just did that. I don't know why. They're like, I don't be understanding how the way these dudes move sometimes. You know what I mean? But to go back to the question I asked you, I honestly believe that he's gonna go back up. I think he's gonna go up to 68. I think that he's gonna look over the 160 division. And I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, Triple G look like he done. Canelo left the division. Daniel Jacobs left the division. It's not really any big names in that weight class right now that he could really look at and be like, oh, that's a big money fight here. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely not big money fight. I think he's got a Kazakh who's got is he unified? Yeah. I think he had the WBO. Does he have any more bouts in that division?
Yeah, he got 2. He got
IBF.
2. I think he got the WBO, and he just unified in his last fight.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Damn, I think it's a WBA and the WBO. I'm not sure, but regardless, he's the unified champion at middleweight right now. But although there is belts on the line that he could possibly get 3, Oh, okay. Sai says he got the IBF. Okay, so he has the IBF. And he just unified against that dude that he fought not too long ago. So
in Germany, I think it was somewhere like that. It didn't seem like a strong champion. So
yeah, dude was weak, man. Like John Beck could fight, you know what I mean?
Had a long amateur career. I remember first seen him in the amateurs. I think he was in the world, so he was stopping a lot of people. So his advanced gloves and head guys, man, it's impressive, really.
He could fight, and he been running his mouth. He been calling out all the top guys, but I think Jamal, in all honesty, man, he gonna see the Benavidez is up there. He gonna see the possible Canelo fight. He gonna see Demetrius Andre. He gonna see all these guys and be like, yo, why would I stay at 160 where it's not that many well-known people? Like, of course I could get belts, but the money is up here. You know what I mean? And Jamal, he ain't fighting 2.5 years, so no big checks really came through for him. So he probably like, man, it's time to feed my family. I gotta get back in rotation with these checks. So probably gonna move up to 168, man. I feel like that's the most like logical thing to do at this point. You know what I mean? You already spent 2.5 years out. You got some catching up to do, bro. Really, you got some catching up to do.
Do you think that fight's a good mix of styles?
Which one?
Benavidez and Charlo.
Is it a good mix up in styles? I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. If Jamal Charlo is anything like himself, this should be like a bone. This should be like a gimme fight. In all honesty, man. The question is Jamal himself, or is he anything like himself? You know what I mean? He's taking some time off. You know what I mean? He's been battling different things. A lot of people thinking it's liquor and. You know what I'm saying? There's people on here talking about he all fentanyl. Like, I don't know what's going on with him. He having trouble with his wife and custody of his kids. He got a lot going on. So is he that same fighter that he was when he fought Dervinchenko? Because if he's anything like the guy that fought J-Rock, Dervinchenko, you know what I'm saying? Like Brandon Adams, like dumb dudes, Jose Benavidez is cooked. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I honestly believe. And Jose Benavidez has fought as low as 140 pounds.
140. I mean, what is this his career's highest weight that he's going to fight in?
Yeah. 163 is the highest he's ever fought. He's fought at 160 his last fight. He talked about how good he felt and things like that. And when he fought Danny Garcia, he had to cut so much weight. And he's just
at 154 against Danny Garcia. Was that one? Yeah,
no, that was at 54.
Yeah.
He fought him at 54, but he was saying how 54 was hard to make and all this stuff. So he's just trying to put his bid in as to why he's like this big dude. But once he feels Jamal Charlo power, man, and that jab alone, I think he's going to have some understanding of exactly what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So that's pretty much what it is.
I feel like it definitely a lot of pressure on Jamal to show up, and I think it would be definitely if it hasn't taken too much out of him in terms of the personal issues outside of boxing, then I think it should be a pretty one-sided fight. But I think these things are big. These things affect fighters a lot. Definitely with drinking, definitely with like personal problems with his wife and things like that. So yeah, it's definitely a must-win fight.
Yeah, it is. So now, and with that being said, now we getting into the big little brother. You know what I mean? David Benavidez. He's going up against Demetrius Andre. Now, to give you a little background on like me coming up, man, I love Demetrius Andre coming up, bro. He was one of my favorite fighters. When I seen him at 154 pounds, he was just complete. I really liked his style when he was at 154. I still do. You know what I mean? He hasn't really changed much. You know what I mean? Fast, power.
He starts very quick. I've noticed that. I've noticed in his past couple of fights, he's tried to start quick, almost like catch his opponents cold. But I think he's got a tendency to start to slow down over the rounds.
That's it's kind of like how, you know what that reminds me of? Keith Thurman. You know what I mean? Like Keith Thurman, when he fought like Danny Garcia, he came out fast. And I think once it clicks in his head that, oh, this dude's not really discouraging my power or anything like that, then he goes to the outboxing approach. And he gets them rounds in. Like, I've seen it when he fought Robert Guerrero. He came out, was blasting Robert Guerrero, punished him throughout the course of the fight, But I think he got this thought in his head where he was like, all right, this dude, you know what I mean? He not really going for all this. He got some dog in him. And I don't know, it's like he goes right into this boxing mode. You know what I'm saying? He even tried it with Danny Garcia. Like, he clipped Danny early. And then once he seen that Danny was game, and he was like, all right, let me just, you know what I'm saying? Let me box. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I see what you're talking about. And that's something that Keith Thurman be having going on as well. He's been doing that since he's been in the higher weight divisions. He'll come out fast. He even get a knockdown or whatever. And then he just coasts to a decision. Why he does that, I'm not sure. Maybe it's because he doesn't trust his conditioning. It could be a few things. But the Demetrius Andrade I seen at 154, man, he had everything. Like, I enjoy really watching his fights, man. Like, I remember watching his fight against Willie Nelson. That's my favorite. That's definitely my favorite fight from Demetrius Andrade, bro. I love his performance in that fight because he gave you a little bit of everything. He gave you how elusive he could be, hand speed, combination punching, knockdowns. Like, it was just an overall exciting fight. And towards the end of the fight, he got the stoppage. It was just a beautiful performance. But I do think that Demetrius Andrade, he's been a victim to the politics of boxing. I also feel like he's made some
underachieved. I think definitely underachieved.
Yeah, he definitely underachieved, and I think part of that, the reason why he's underachieved is because he signed some bad business deals, man. He signed promotional deals where he got like big bonuses, but then those, like, I guess he seen like the signing bonuses that he would receive, and he just saw the dollar signs and he went after it. But at the end of the day, what you actually learn in boxing, and I help manage a couple of pro fighters, and what you realize real early on is not all money is good money. You know what I mean? I think Demetrius Andrade figured that out early in his career. And there was times where I'm like, damn, where's Demetrius Andrade? Like, what's he doing? And like, he'll be gone for like a year and a half, take a fight, disappear for another year and a half. And I'm like, bro, like, what's going on? Like, he's just wasting time. So fast forward, he's 35 years old now. And he's going up against the youngest super middleweight champion in boxing history, David Benavidez. What's your take on this style matchup?
I like Benavidez in this fight. I feel as if he's got more at this point in his career. I think his career trajectory is on the up, so more likely is going to be. I think he's going to be the favorite going into this. But at the same time, it's like you say with Andrade. I think he's I would say he's a complete fighter in terms of what he can bring offensively, defensively. He's very slick, very good mover. But I remember listening to Southpaw, he was saying about how he doesn't seem sure of being at 168. He doesn't seem sure. He hasn't had a tune-up, so I feel as if Benavidez is definitely the more confident fighter going into this. So, yeah.
And that sounds pretty reasonable because you got to understand, Demetrius Andrade, this is his second fight at 168. And when he fought Demond Nicholson in his super middleweight debut, you could tell that he had some difficulties in that fight. Like, of course, he won. You know what I mean? I thought he won convincingly, in all honesty. But you could tell there was some things that he struggled with. Demond Nicholson's physical strength, you could tell he had issues with. There was like jabs that was snapping Andrade's head back. Like, you could tell like the pot. He could feel the difference in power. And he admitted it during the interview. He was like, "Yeah, the power is definitely different up here, but I was able to find a way." Blah blah blah. And if he's struggling with somebody like Demond Nicholson, it's not far-fetched to believe that he's going to have some difficulties with David Benavidez, because David Benavidez is bigger than Demond Nicholson. And he presents a lot more. He has a lot more tools in his bag than a Demond Nicholson. You know what I mean? You're dealing with one of the biggest super middleweights in the division. Relentless pressure.
Huge at the weight.
Volume punching.
Huge at the weight.
Yeah. High volume punching. Gas tank out. The conditioning is A1. He gets stronger as the rounds go on. Has an underrated jab. And he's not the most elusive dude, but it's like David Benavidez, he pretty much like has a method to his madness as to where he doesn't really get hit too much either. I don't really see this man really taking punishment all like that. Like he'll get hit with it. Like he has some flaws, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and act like this man is just like Purnell or anything like that, but he finds a way to not get hit. It's like he just finds a way to avoid those big punches. You know what I'm saying? And he never really has any type of damage on him or anything like that. I never seen him cut.
I think he avoids a lot of shots.
Yeah.
I think a lot of fighters, the defense is subtle, but it's effective. You can avoid taking big punishment, taking really big shots flush, because he's able to ride the punches and make a lot of punches miss subtly. He's got good in a full guard as well, but I feel as if his defense is underrated, definitely.
Yeah. And I just think it's going to be an uphill battle for Demetrius Andrade. As much as I like him, as much as he was one of my favorite fighters in the past, I'm not going to sit here and ignore. Also, David Benavidez is one of my favorite active fighters. Him and Ben Rodriguez are my favorite fighters in boxing, actually, as of right now. It's going to be a tall task for him, man. And this is going to say a lot about both of these guys, because I honestly believe that, and I've been saying this on my channel, there's some people that disagree with me in the comments, but I think Demetrius Andrade is better than Caleb Plant. You know what I mean? They may possess some of the same things, but I just, in terms of like movement, you know what I mean, just overall boxing ability, but I feel like Demetrius Andrade he's a little bit more crafty. He can pull out the awkward stuff out the bag. I feel like he's more explosive. I feel like he got more pop on his punches, because just about everybody Demetrius Andrade fights, he puts down. You know what I'm saying? And that's in each weight class he's been in. So his power is translating. You know what I mean? So I feel like he has solid power. He can be elusive when he wants to be. He has great feet, fast feet.
Strong as well, I think. It's just I haven't really seen him in fights where he hasn't been the stronger man. I don't think strength has been much of an issue, but against someone like Benavidez, I think it's a different story, definitely.
Yeah, it's a completely different animal he's up against. So I feel like he's better than Caleb Plant. And from what we saw, David Benavidez had a little bit of trouble with Caleb Plant in them early rounds. So it's not far based off of that. I mean, triangle theories don't really work in boxing. I'm not trying to make it seem like because he had trouble with Plant, he had trouble with Andrade. But if he hasn't made any adjustments since that last fight, then Andrade could frustrate Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? He could frustrate him. So this could be a difficult task for David Benavidez. It's going to show me how much he's learned since the Caleb Plant fight. Demetrius, on the other hand, it's going to say a lot about him and how he stands up to adversity, because he's been knocked down and stuff like that, but he's never really like been through the fire in his career yet. You know what I'm saying? And I really feel like against David Benavidez, it's inevitable. Like, it's going to happen. And it's going to really show me how much dog he has, where his grit at, where his heart at. You know what I mean? I think that it's going to be tested several times throughout this fight, especially in them later rounds. He going to go through it in them later rounds. So, yeah, I feel like this is a fight that it's going to answer a lot of questions from both dudes.
Yeah, definitely. It'd be interesting to see how Andrade does in the later rounds. I feel as if the earlier round, I think the opinion I'm seeing of a lot of people is that Andrade will have success in the early rounds, but it'd be interesting to see what his conditioning is going to be like, you know, come the second half of the fight. Hopefully he can hold up to the pressure, and hopefully I feel as if that's where, if Benavidez is going to have the most success, he's going to have success in the later part of the fight, and it's just up to Andrade whether he's going to hold up to it. So interesting, man.
Yeah,
definitely.
I said the same thing. I said if Andrade's going to make anything happen, it's going to be early, because the longer the fight goes on, I just feel like, based off what Andrade said, that he wanted to request the same ring that Caleb Plant requested, that he needed another tune-up fight before fighting David. Just sounds a little unsure of himself, but the longer the fight goes on, man, that's David's weight class, bro. He finna melt him slowly but surely. I just feel like that. Andrade's good. very fast for 160. He moved like a 135 pounder. I seen struggles against the Mon Nicholson. That's all I seen. You know what I mean?
I seen the same thing you saw. You could tell that he had trouble with the size. You know what I mean? That's crazy because you know how do you know how Roku TVs, like they just show like the city, like whenever like the screen goes on timeout, it shows like the city and stuff like that, and like all these different like images. Yeah. It's showing a poster of Benavidez and Andre on the John promoting the fight. So that's actually pretty dope. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah.
That's actually pretty dope. I never seen that till now.
Who y'all got in the co-main? Benavidez versus Charlo.
I got Charlo, but only because I'm assuming that Charlo is gonna be somewhat like himself, and that Jose
the weight, I think, as well.
He's a much smaller man than Charlo, man. Like he started as low as 140 pounds.
You see his picture today, though? He Jose. He look a little strong. He look like he put on about.
He training with Memo right along David.
Hey, Memo bad business.
Yeah, he bad business. I don't know what David doing, but you know what I mean. Hopefully he don't. You know what I mean. Pop another dirty touch. You know what I mean. But
I just think that Jamal, I don't know, man. 2 years is 2 years, bro. And sparring is sparring. 8-ounce gloves are 8-ounce gloves. I mean, and remember what Jose said? I did a video on it. That he looked like he on some type of drug. He nodding off, like he off them Batman bags off Allegheny. You know, kind of like yeah. With little man's mother be doing. Little man's, I forgot his name. But yeah, he looked like he off that, bro. But I don't know. I think it's gonna be very interesting. Hey, I'm finna send you something too tomorrow. Okay, Mark?
Yeah, it's all good, bro. Don't even worry about it.
You know, I apologize again, but whatever you getting from this, tell me, and I got you on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no problem, bro. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Yes, sir.
I didn't say nothing too crazy though. I know what.
No, you good. That wasn't like last time. You straight.
No, it wasn't last time.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, what's up, Jordan Sheriff, bro? Hey, you a boxer over there in the UK?
Yeah. I fought in the amateurs for the past 10, 15 years.
How's the amateur scene over there? Like busy, like every couple weeks type?
Probably, yeah. Yeah. We'll probably be fighting once, twice a month.
That's actually pretty interesting. I never even got to ask you about that at all. This is my first time talking to you over the stream. I want to see if there's any difference. Like, so you said like once or twice a month that you guys fight?
Yeah. Well, if championships is on, then maybe it'd be a fight every week. In the regional rounds, then it gets to the national rounds, and it's the same sort of thing. So over the course of maybe 2-3 months in a year, the championships, and that's usually like maybe March, April, and then you have like the box cups. I don't know whether they have the box cups in America, but they have box cup over the weekend. So maybe Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday a box. So yeah, you can get experience and get a lot of fights. You know, in this
weight class?
Light heavy, 80 kilo.
75.
That's like 178. Yeah.
Yeah. That was mine. You look way bigger than me. How tall is you?
About 5'11".
That same thing as me. I'm 5'11", 178. But I was in the master old man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm an old man, and you'll probably step on me, and that's okay.
How many fights you got, Jordan?
28. But to be honest,
it's all good. Hey, you won't flood me. That's good, bro.
Hopefully, turn pro this year, though. I want to turn pro in 2024.
Have you sparred with anybody notable, like from the UK that we would know of?
To be honest, not really. I mean, obviously, you know, when I do turn pro, I really want to get a lot of sparring, like a lot more experience through sparring, because I know that's where like a lot of learning is going to happen, man, especially at that level. I think,
you know O'Hara Davis?
Yeah.
He cool. I like that dude. I did a video on him about how he was trying to holler at Rolly's sister. And I dropped you and your sister was impressed. And I said that he wanted to hit Rolly's sister raw, no condom.
Dying.
I seen
Yo,
that. I seen that. Yeah.
You saw it? Okay.
Did you see when Floyd tried to young bull O'Hara?
Remember that? Remember that?
Yeah. He
Like,
put his finger on his chest.
He had the finger on his chest like, dog, you is
He's
not.
like, Tank is a motherfucking world champion.
Yo.
Remember that? That's the first time I saw him, O'Hara Davis. I said, who
Yeah,
the
me
little dude?
too. Yeah.
He goes,
Yeah,
he
'cause he
goes,
mentioned
said,
Javonte,
you
didn't
can't
he?
compare me to Tank.
Say that again?
Yeah, you mentioned Tank.
Yeah, he
O'Hara
mentioned
was saying
he
about
goes,
Tank.
he
Yeah.
goes, you can't compare me to Tank. And then Floyd said, you're right, because Tank is a motherfucking world champion.
Yo, Floyd an asshole, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, he funny as hell. That was bald Floyd, so he was probably like maybe 39. He was still a little testosterone in him.
Yeah, sure. Shit. But
Do you think he beats O'Hara Davis, wins his next fight?
Who he
Against
fight? Oh, he's fighting the old man.
Yeah, Barca.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, he should. Hell yeah. Rolly's trash, bro. Rolly's
I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I'm rooting for that 40-year-old man, dog. I want him to fuck her up.
Bro, hey, dude look like Freddy Cougar, bro.
Yo,
right?
Bro,
he look like Freddy Cougar. I said, man, he old as hell. He not 40.
Like one of them old,
bro,
like,
okay, look, hey, I'm older than that guy, and I look younger than him. He look like 60. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, ain't no way I'm older than that guy. Crazy.
Yeah, bro. He like one of them like Indian dudes that like in like a secluded rain. He like one of them dudes in them like secluded rainforest that's like cut off from like earth and shit.
He smoke chocolate.
Yeah, bro. They speak their own language and shit. They the only niggas in the world that
he start fires with 2 sticks.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely look like one of them, dog. He look like he keep a bow and arrow with him and shit. He look like he nailed something. Like
he hunt for food. He don't go shopping. He hunt.
They grow their food, all that shit. Yeah, for
hell
sure.
yeah.
But,
Mr. Jordan, you know AJ?
Yeah. Well,
What you think of him? Thank you.
I think he's lost his head. I think it is that speech after the Usyk fight, man. That was hard. I still can't watch it. I still can't watch it.
I was watching it, and I was like, when I was watching it live, bro, cause I was literally watching it right here, like right here in front of this.
I watched it live too. I was
like, yo, this dude having a meltdown right now. I was like, bro, this is like a whole, like, I said, bro, like he's having like a mental breakdown right in front of us. And like,
someone should have took the mic. Someone should, one of his friends surely should have took the mic off him because it was a hard speech to watch.
It was a mental breakdown he had. Like, I was really watching. I was like, bro, like, y'all, nobody gonna say nothing to this dude. They probably scared of him for real. So they probably like, nah, we ain't gonna tell him nothing or take nothing off.
He the type to beat up his team. He the type to beat people up when nobody looking.
Yo, and AJ look like the type like he got a strong ass push too. So if he push you probably send your ass somewhere. Yeah, cool.
He look like the type to not knock. He just break the door down, like shut your ass.
Yeah. AJ, I seen AJ lift a car one time. You seen that video? Did you ever see that old video? Bro, there was like
ran up in a college. He ran up in a college. He told some college kids. He goes, "I'll break your glass jaws." And they're like, "Yo, what the?" Because they was trolling him. I was like, "Damn." But
there was one time, bro. A kid got a ball stuck under a car. And AJ was like, "Yeah, like I got you, bro." And like he squatted down and then like lifted the car up, and the ball went rolling under. Like the ball got loose and it was like started going down the street and shit. I was like, "Hey, yo!" I said, "What type of strength this motherfucker got? Like, what the fuck?"
That don't mean punching power though. It don't mean punching.
Nah, it don't.
It just mean he's strong.
Shit, you lifting up cars and shit, nigga. Yo, I'm cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, AJ, man, I think Wilder got that boy number, man. I think Wilder got him shook.
Hey, yo, Mark, how did you feel about when they had Wilder and AJ on the stage for a reason? I know it's nighttime. A lot of UK, hey, I love my UK fans. Those y'all who are subscribed to me, y'all are so damn real, and y'all show a lot of. I get fans from New Zealand. I love my UK audience, bro. Y'all keep it 100. Y'all don't gotta lie, and I love that. But how did you feel?
I want to go to the UK, man. I want to go so bad.
I talked to my wife. I told my wife, I said one place I want to visit before I die is the UK. You know why? Because it's been there for thousands of years. It's like
history.
America's like new. Like, you know what I'm saying? All this shit is like just 100 years. That shit been there. I want to visit it. But AJ and Wilder were on stage, right? And then they asked Wilder, they're like, yo, you got anything to say? He goes, it's just good to be on stage. Wish you the best. And AJ's like this, just like, don't say too much.
Yeah, he's saying nothing. Yeah,
like, oh, come on, bro. Y'all got to say something. And then when they took his hand, he was like hesitant. I'm like, come on, AJ, bro. It's been 7 years. Say something. Ain't nothing.
Bro, he was
back and forth as well.
I was watching him and he was like me mugging, like he watching. He
like he was like, jealous or something.
But like
he knows he dug Wilder for that 50 million. But 5 years ago, not too sure about 4 or 5 years ago.
Bro, for real, bro. It looked like he was just like psyching himself out. Like it seemed like he overcompensating in that field. Like just
he was mad. He was looking like to explode.
Trying to be too tough. I'm like, bro.
Yeah,
listen,
too
bro.
tough. It's
not
fake.
like that, bro. You not like that, bro. And Wilder not even on that tight time. So
he wasn't. He was like, yo, God bless you. God bless your fan. He was nice.
Because Wilder know what he going. Wilder gangster when the time is right. He don't need
he know what it is. Yeah.
Upside your head, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gotta be doing all that crazy shit. But
AJ had the Scully on. He had the Scully. He was like,
yo,
it's me mugging.
As soon as Wilder finished talking, he laid back in that chair like
he's like
relieved and shit. He was like relieved. He was like,
thank God he didn't say too much.
And there was an opportunity to speak. He had after all the back and forth, he had an opportunity to spep. You know,
that was his chance.
And yeah, he didn't say nothing. So
I'm trying to tell you, Eddie Hearn is gonna fuck up that situation with them Saudis. He's gonna fight Otto Wallin, bro. And then when it gets time to make that fight with Wilder and Joshua, that fight's not gonna happen, bro. I really don't see that shit.
Why do you say that, Mark?
Because, bro, they done this multiple times where it was like, yo, Wilder's next. Yo, Wilder's next.
They'll use Wilder's name, and then
after the fight for publicity. And then when it's time to actually make the fight happen, they talking about, oh, I need one more fight. Oh, we should.
One thing about Otto Wallin. Otto Wallin, he had Tyson Fury's head open. If that was anybody else, they would have called that fight. Tyson Fury's head was open. He got shot. And they're like, nah, let him go on. But Otto Wallin is a southpaw and he tough. Don't be surprised if Otto Wallin pulls it off, bro. I'm just saying.
Bro, Otto Wallin can rumble.
Hey, Duke can fight for real.
He beat Garcia, didn't he? He beat Garcia recently, and that's a good win. He beat Garcia over a split decision, I think.
Did he?
Bro, he beat the dog shit out of Dominic Brazil. He fried.
Did he? Otto Wallin?
Yes, bro.
Wow, I didn't see that. Damn.
Yo, Otto Wallin dismantled Dominic Brazil, bro. I don't even know if Brazil fought since then, bro. Keep it a buck. Wow. Otto Wallin, deep fried him.
He not that big. He kind of short.
Not big at all, but he could.
He was piecing Tyson Fury up. He cut him, bro. He wanted to skate. He was taking it to Fury. You know what I'm saying? He was like in his chest. Like
he hurt Fury too. He hurt Fury too. He hurt Fury, and then Fury resorted to doing all the big man tactics and
putting his weight on him. I saw that. That's the fight where they always show Fury going boom, 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 boom. Just with that little roll, they always show him highlight. Yeah, bro, I like that dude, bro. But don't be surprised if
he might chop AJ up. Yeah, he might.
You never know, bro. He might whoop AJ ass,
bro. If AJ lose, bro,
it's over.
Watch them.
You better forget about that fight, bro. That boy AJ fucking around with tire or something, bro.
It's like Wilder got a tough fight. Or was Joseph Parker, a Samoan dude, but he's tough too. He's the first one to beat Andy Ruiz. You know what I'm saying?
That was a good fight as well.
Yeah, Joseph Parker.
Right. Wilder and Joseph Parker were supposed to unify back in the day, 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
And what had happened was Eddie Hearn ended up taking the fight from Deontay Wilder. I guess they offered him a little bit more money for him to fight AJ, and they unified, and AJ ended up beating him. But I think that's a tough fight for Wilder too, bro. They definitely gave us some tough fights to come back to. And Wilder was talking about that he had taken off a month, and he just started to get back in the camp. He said that on Ellie Sackbag's channel not too long ago. But he still got 4 weeks or whatever, and he said he not really tripping about it. With Joseph Parker, I think Joseph Parker gonna be having his way to that right hand catching. That's what I think.
Yeah, like Luis Ortiz, he was winning until he just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it should be looking good to that right hand land.
Hey yo, Jordan Sheriff, I don't know if I said how do they really feel about AJ over there?
They don't like AJ.
They don't like him?
Most
I thought so. I knew they don't really fuck him like that.
He's lost a lot of fans. He's lost a lot of fans.
He used to be the goods, bro. I used to, but yo, the dude, like, he might be a Tyson. You know, they had the haircut, the fade, and you know when you first saw him. And then Andy Ruiz, he made him not come back to the United States of America. He had one fight in America, and he left for none of his belts. And that did not.
One fight and he got stuck there.
Yeah, yo, Jordan. To ask you real quick, what was it that actually turned the fans off from AJ? What was it?
I remember during 2020, he made a speech during the Black Lives Matter protests, and I think he said something about do not shop in their shops or something along them lines, and I think it put a lot of fans off because it was quite a volatile time between a lot of people in the UK, and I think
it was like a religious thing or something.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I think something to do with race, something to do with, and I think a lot of the time as well, he's getting accused of being fake. Is being accused of not being himself, trying to be too clean in the public opinion. But then I think it doesn't come across genuine. People feel as if he's not being authentic. So I think he's lost a lot of fans.
That's that John Jones shit. Remember John Jones was trying to have that little nice guy.
hey, pussy, you still there?
Fucking savage.
Remember that?
Yo, yeah. I remember John Jones was trying to come off all like well-spoken and well-mannered. The whole time he over here snorting coke and beating the dog shit out people in the octagon and then like getting into DUIs. Like, bro, I thought he was a nice guy this whole time. He's a fucking criminal. Like, what the fuck?
You see that video of him and that cop? He goes, "You fucking pulled me up. Why the fuck you pulled me up?"
He was like,
he was like,
"You fucking pig." He was like, "You fucking pig. Disgust me." I was like, yo, that cop better not tell him to get out that car, bro. You fuck around, put him in a rear naked or something. John Jones.
Did you see Anthony Joshua start a fight with an old man after he threw the belts on the floor? You know, I didn't like about
yeah.
Remember that? Yeah, it was backstage. I didn't like how he lost, right? And he goes, "How'd you beat me? You're not strong." You know what I'm saying? And then he left. He fuck around, come back, give me the mic. And he's like, "I didn't have a big amateur career." I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
You won a gold medal, dog.
He lost it. And then when he go backstage, he started a fight with an old man. Somebody was like, a dude was like 60. And he's like, we said, "What'd you say? What's up?" And he ran up on an old man. They had to break him off.
Like, who you talking to?
I can't remember what the guy said. Do you remember what the guy said?
The guy said, "Oh no." He said, "I think he just said good fight." And he goes, "What you say? What's up?" And he tried to run at the old man.
Yo, listen.
These guys lost it, man.
Yo, listen, that would have been bad for him if he would have did that over here, bro. They would have tipped on AJ over here, bro. In New York or something, bro.
He could have jumped on his ass, you know.
Yeah. They did that in New York. They would have tipped on AJ. AJ would have been mad as hell. He'd have left with 2 L's.
Yeah, bro. My favorite UK fighter is Lennox Lewis. Just a different breed.
Yeah.
Different breed, bro. Like
I met Lennox Lewis.
You did you? He's the only heavyweight to defeat every single man he was in the
ring. Beat everyone is his face, yeah. Even the fights he lost.
Came back and beat them. I like Lennox, bro.
Fucking Lennox, bro. I met him at LA during the quarantine, bro.
Yeah.
I caught him at like 2. Me and my dad caught him at like 2 in the morning eating pizza in the cafeteria and shit. Yeah, Lennox Lewis. Yo, Lennox Lewis, bro. He's like, he had to be like the first big heavyweight, like, you know, like how all these heavyweights are like tall as hell now.
Yeah, he was long ass arms.
Bro, I think like Lennox Lewis is like that first one that came in the heavyweight division that actually looked like he could be a basketball player or some shit like that. Like, bro, he at least like 6'7", 6'6", 6'7". Bro, big as hell. I'm like, bro, he would have done. In this era, bro, he would have dominated, bro.
Very high IQ as well.
That's what I think. I think today he would still beat Lennox Lewis. That's what I think.
Yeah, bro.
I did a video on that. I say, to me, he's the greatest heavyweight. I don't care what nobody say. Get mad. I don't care what y'all say. You know what I'm saying?
Skills.
To me.
Skills, yeah. That fucking 1-2, that shit A1, bro.
And he didn't just have a straight right. He had this looping right, the one he caught Mike Tyson with. He wasn't 1-2. He had this looping.
He threw it around.
Drop Mike with. I was like, damn, that's a hard.
I was watching the Holyfield fight, right?
Yeah.
And Holyfield started to pick up on Lennox 1-2 and was countering it. So now I was really watching Lewis. You know what he did, bro? He switched it up and shot the 2-1. He was like, pop.
Like Crawford did Spence.
shot, then he led with the right hand and came back with the jab and just completely threw Evander off.
I gotta see that. I gotta watch that.
Yo, bro, Lennox was nasty, bro.
Hey, bro, hey, yo, Mark, but hey, he switched southpaw and threw the 2-1. Love that, bro. That's the same exact sequence. See, a lot of people don't know boxing. Say, I wish I could talk like this more. I'm glad y'all boxed. Been in boxing. A lot of fans are stupid. I like that. Switch and throw it 2-1. You know what I'm saying?
He switched whole approach up, bro. He went pop pop, and then he started leading with the right hand. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
So can time it.
Same thing the Crawford draw Spence with in that second round, the 2-1. A lot of people didn't peep that. They just saw Spence go down.
Yeah.
I was like, that was a 2-1, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He dropped him with the jab. You know what I mean? Love that. Love that.
So most people try and defend the two, but then when the one does come through, it's like they can't process it fast enough, and then that's when a lot of time, especially with Crawford as well. Crawford is his right hand being the stronger out of the two. I think when the one landed.
What do you think Crawford naturally is? Like, what's his strongest hand? What do you think?
Southpaw. His right hand.
Okay. So that jab that he was I see.
Yeah.
I think is I don't know actually, because I think naturally he's one of these southpaws that were.
He a fake southpaw.
Yeah.
What does he write his name with?
With his right hand. He writes with his.
He ain't no southpaw.
Yeah. He just but he's better at southpaw than orthodox though, because when he fights orthodox, he has a lot of defensive gaps. He get hit a lot when he fight orthodox. As soon as he switches approach and goes southpaw, bro.
Hey, man, this is why I love Mark's channel. I love Mark's channel because of that. I always say, what stance am I? The stance you have the better defense in. The one you could defend it. The one you could pop off and then get back on D. If you get rid to pop off, but you getting pieced up in that stance, that is not your stance. So you say that he better in orthodox.
I think that's where Boots and Bird are different, because I think
Boots, I don't know. Hey, yo, Mark, you know Boots. Hey, yo, Mark, what is Boots, bro?
I don't think Boots has got gaps in either defense.
I never seen a flaw.
No, what I'm trying to say is, like, Bud, he's not. They keep talking about how he's a switch hitter and everything, right? Yeah, he can box from both stances, but Bud is vulnerable in the orthodox stance.
Okay.
You know, when he stands orthodox, he has a lot of openings. Like, I seen him go orthodox against Hank Lundy, and Hank Lundy was tagging him up a little bit. Same thing with Boa. Then as soon as he turns southpaw, the whole course of the fight changes. Everything just goes in his favor afterwards. With Boots is the same way orthodox.
Man, that's
he don't lose anything. He don't lose power. His defense is still the same. He's just as dangerous on either side. So a lot of people compare Boots and Bud because they both switch hitters. Nah, bro.
You can't.
I think that's the difference for me.
Bud could possibly Boots, bro. Boots is the better switch hitter. Facts.
I got so much hate for the video I did. When I say every old school great, Chavez gave De La Hoya a shot. Floyd gave Canelo the young. Crawford got to give the young lion a shot, and I got shitted on. Like, no, he need bigger fights. Boots don't got nothing to offer. Canelo didn't have nothing to offer Floyd but a belt. Boots got, Bud's belt. All the old greats are supposed to get. Who's that? Joe Louis did it with Rocky Marciano. He gave young Marciano a shot, and he took the torch. It would be unfair to the fans if Crawford just retired looking for a Canelo fight. He probably not gonna get. You know what I mean? I would love to see him like Mark. Hey, like you say, Mark, I don't see no flaws in Boots. That fight with Villa, it showed. I was like, man, I was like, you see somebody who's like when you were shorty, when you're younger, when you see somebody like so damn good, like, yo, he good, bro. Like, that dude is good. Like, he is everything they say he is. I did a live for that fight. I was like, I was in awe, bro. I was like, bro got skilled in a motherfucker, bro. Like, man, if you love boxing, you love Boots, bro. I love a technical match. I don't give a fuck if nobody call it boring. To me, it's not boring. I love seeing creativeness, bro. Like, man, he shows
you everything.
Bro. Yeah, he amazing, bro.
Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all a story that I never really told nobody. So we had went to Boots' gym, right? His dad had his own gym down like the Frankfurt section of Philadelphia, so probably like 10 minutes from where I grew up, right? It was called Bosie's Dungeon. It was on the second floor, and then Harrogate Boxing Club was underneath, right? So you had to go through the side door and then go up the steps, right? So they had called us for some work because Boots' first time on TV on Showbox was against this dude named Armando Alvarez. Y'all can check BoxRec for that. I helped get Boots ready for that camp by bringing in my professional fighters. Right? I had a welterweight named Rashid Johnson. Then I had a super middleweight named Brandon Robinson. Right. So they called me. They was like, "Yo, we about to head over to Boise Dungeon and shit like that, bro. Bring your boxing shit. You probably gonna get some work." So I'm like, "All right, cool." Now, so they didn't really tell me that it was gonna be Boots that I was gonna be working with. I thought it was gonna be somebody that was on my level at the time, because bro, Boots was already like 20-0 with like 18 knockouts, bro. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I go over there, bro. I got my shit, bro. I'm warming up and everything. They do 4-minute rounds at Bosie's. So I'm nice. I'm warmed up and shit, bro. We about to get started.
Oh, you was sparring?
Huh?
You was sparring?
I'm about to get to it.
Go ahead.
So he sparred my 147 dude, right? Bro, he spars the 147 dude 6 rounds, bro. I swear to God, bro. Boots is blasting for 6 rounds straight, 4-minute rounds. So if you do 6 times 4, that's 24 minutes. He's boxing. So really, 6 rounds and there is 8 rounds pro round.
Right.
Bro, my guy gave him good work, but like Boots, you know what I mean? He's just on a different level. So we're like, all right, we got our super middleweight that's 54, that's 3 weight classes bigger than him. Right? So we're like, all right, maybe this will be different. Bro, he spanked our super, and this guy was ranked top 15 in the country in his weight division, bro. Like, bro, we was ahead of Edgar Berlanga at one particular time. Like, we was really ahead of the curve with this dude. And like Boots just, bro, we couldn't touch him. Bro, there was a situation where my dad was giving our fighter instructions, and Boots, while this dude, bro, I swear to God, on everything I love, bro. When I bring Boots on, I'm gonna ask him if he remember. He looked dead at my dad while this dude is throwing punches at him. And he's like, he can't hit me. He can't hit me. And while he's talking shit to my dad, bro, he's slipping shots. I swear to God, bro. I told my dad, yo, but he can't hit me. And like he'll slip a right hand, and then he'll catch another shot. Bro, I was like, holy shit, bro. I never seen nothing like that, right? So now he finished with the super middleweight, and he's still in the ring with his shit on. So my dad was like, yo, my dad was like, yo, you going in there? I was like, man, get the fuck out of here. I'm going to hit the bag, and that just is what it is, bro. I'm hitting the bag, and that's it. If y'all niggas got, because at the time, bro, I was still a novice. I was like, no, bro. I said, if there's some other novice motherfuckers in here, we can get to work. But with that motherfucker right there, bro, I'm trying to tell you, folding my super middleweight with body shots and shit, bro. Like, I'm trying to tell you, like,
he was 147 when he folded the super middleweight?
Yes. He was always a 47.
He was killing.
What's his walking around with?
Yes, bro. And this was when he was 20-0, bro. Like 20-0. I'm trying to tell you something good, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you. He looking dead at my pop, and he like, yo, and punches coming at him this way. He like, but he can't hit me. And like he'll slip. Then another shot, he'll roll it off the shoulder, catch. He catch it with the other hand. I'm like, bro, he's not even looking at you, and he still know every punch you throwing. Like,
no man, that's what talking to your boss.
It was phenomenal, bro. Like, I never seen no shit like that in my life. And ever since then, I knew before, because I seen him stop people in the amateurs. I seen him breaking people ribs in the amateurs, all types of shit. Boots, after that, I was like, bro, he gonna be world champion, bro. I said, can't none of these dudes, bro, there's nobody out here that could beat him. When he fought Armando Alvarez, he was doing the same shit to Armando Alvarez that he was doing to my super middleweight. He literally was. Do y'all remember that, John, where he did like this defensive move where like he slipped, he turned and then he like
stayed there. Yeah.
That was the fight that we got him ready for. That was the John.
Yeah.
Stopped in motion, and he giving the boy the side eye like.
I love it. I like to do that. Yeah, like he slipped.
Yeah. Bro, he literally slipped like 3 punches, and then when he turned the head, the boy threw the hook. He turned his head with it, and then he just stopped.
It was a perfect time, yeah. I remember he did that against Avila as well.
Yeah, he did.
Fuck. I was like, bro, this nigga is different, bro. I was like, yo, I swear to God, in my lifetime, I've never seen nobody like Boots, bro. Nobody.
I think Bud is a bitch. Excuse my language. I think Bud should give him a shot, bro. If he can't get Charlo, I know he gonna beat Spence again. I was wrong on that, but he gotta give Boots a shot, bro.
I'm not really in a rush to see that fight, man. I don't really need to see Bud and Bud and Spence again. I think that's a foregone conclusion. I don't
Yeah,
think
I
that's
don't want
any
to see
different.
that. You want to see that, Jordan? You want to see that?
No.
I don't want to see that shit, man. We know Crawford is gonna be 54 too, so he's gonna be stronger too. I don't want. Oh, Spencer's gonna be stronger. Well, so is Crawford.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come on,
Crawford's
bro.
bigger and stronger at 154.
It's gonna get worse.
You know,
Definitely.
these niggas funny style, bro, because you know Derrick James, Derrick James is one of my favorite trainers ever. I done spoke to him in the DMs before, all that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love his coaching style, all that. But when I seen that interview he put out not too long ago, when they was like, yo, what's the difference gonna be when Earl rematches Crawford at 54? He was like, oh, he just won't be drained or depleted. You know what I mean? He kept saying that. So with you saying that, bro, I'm not fucking stupid. So when you telling me that, you're alluding to the fact that Spence was drained at 147, right? Which is cool. If that's what y'all gonna rock with, cool. But then when the media ask you, oh, so was it the weight that was a problem? Oh no, man, we ain't giving no excuses.
I remember.
Is it, bro? What is you saying? You just said that he was drained and depleted at 147. Then when they ask you if he's drained and depleted, you talking about, oh no, he was ain't no excuses, young man. We just come on, dog. Like, say what the fuck it is. If y'all gonna be giving excuses, bro, just make it direct. Stop acting like y'all throw rocks and then hide your hand. Like, oh no, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. Like, come on, dog. Like, y'all niggas, bro.
Do you think that it's because he was successful for so long with Jermell, with Earl Spence? Like, he didn't know what an L felt like. So maybe that just like, yo, what do I say now? Because that's 2 in a row. Spence and Jermell. Frank Martin. Frank ain't lose. But the whole Frank Duncan Shakur thing looked bad. People are shitting on. He's still a great trainer, one of the best in the game. But do you feel like it's because he was on top for so long, he didn't know how to deal with them type of questions? I don't know. I'm asking you.
No, that could be possible because like off the rip, Derrick James was successful. He started with Earl Spence. Like, Earl Spence dominated his entire career until he ran into Crawford. And then throughout the course of building Earl Spence, Jermell Charlo tagged along, and then he switched up Jermell Charlo style, and then he made him dominant at 154 pounds. So it's success.
What do you his style, Mark?
Because when Jermell first started off, Jermell was like a mover. Like when he was with Ronnie Shields, he showcased a lot of movement. He was the outboxer, and he wasn't even really known for being a power puncher because he even had a low KO ratio and all. He had a low knockout ratio. At one particular time, Big Charlo was known for his power, and Little Charlo was known for his boxing ability. This is when he was with Ronnie Shields. As soon as he transitioned over to Derrick James, who's fundamentally sound, staying balanced, and sitting down on his shots and turning punches over, he became a puncher. He transitioned into a whole different style. If you watch the Jermell Charlo that fought Vanez Martirosyan, and then you watch the one that fought like Castaño, it's 2 totally different fighters.
Who was he with when he fought Lubin? When he knocked out Lubin quick? Who was he with?
He was with Derrick James.
Okay, that was a beautiful knockout.
Yeah, he was with Derrick James. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, yep. That's who he was with.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? They're negotiating for February. I just don't see it going no different, bro. I love it. Broke my heart to watch that, bro, because I was rooting for Spence. I thought he had it. I was wrong, man. But Crawford just showed he's great. Great fighter, bro. Can't take shit from him. You can't say nothing. But yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of don't want to see it. I don't know how you sell that fight other than the weight class.
You can't.
That's the only selling point. Yo, they're at a different weight. I mean, that's it.
The only way they could really sell that fight is if they come out with the excuses and be like, oh, Earl was drained, he wasn't himself, blah, blah, blah. Earl not going to give you that. So that sales pitch is already out the window. He said if he had an excuse, he wouldn't even give you one.
There you go.
That's out the window. So the only thing they could really say now is, oh, he's fighting at 154 now, so could it be any different?
No.
You know what I'm saying? But then I heard from people that know Bud and Bomac and them that they rematching at 47 again.
That's gonna get ugly.
And if that's the case, he gonna stop him again.
I think he may stop him sooner, bro. It took him. I did a live stream for that, and after the 7th, I was like, if Derrick James loves this man, he will stop it. And when he come with that uppercut, boom, that was it. Why did he go out for them last 2? I don't know. Earl didn't drop, but he went out on his feet. It was sad to see, bro, because if that was my fighter, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. After that doctor where Crawford was on the road, he just had a sharp uppercut that nobody saw until the replay. I didn't see what dropped him, but when you saw the replay, he said, "Boom, quick." That was it.
I thought it was a hook at first until I watched the replay.
Yeah.
Your timing on that punch is crazy.
You saw that the uppercut, right? The one like we didn't see it until the replay. We're like, damn, how he fought. That was a sharp ass uppercut. Crawford is special, bro. It's just what it is.
It's a hard fight. I think it's put a lot of miles on the clock for Spence.
At 47, yeah, he stayed there for years. You know, big guy too.
Yeah.
That bro. Earl Spence has showed. I mean, besides like the car accident, the detached retina, and all that, he showed a lack of discipline during the offseason, bro. And I think, in all honesty, bro, that's what caught up to him in this fight. Earl Spence always bragged about being a big guy and walking around at 180 plus pounds and all that stuff like that. I remember he got into an argument with Kell Brook, and he was like, "Oh, you ain't bigger than me. You ain't bigger than me. Oh, put me on a scale right now and see how much I weigh. Put me on a scale right now." He really he loved to emphasize the idea of him being such a big welterweight.
He said Crawford in the ass.
Yeah. And then saying like, and Bud told me, Bud was like, "Yo," and then when I stop you, they gonna say that you was drained and all this other stuff. And that's exactly what they coming out and saying. So he pretty much, bro, he sounded like a prophet with that one.
At 47 too long. He was drained. I was like, man, Bud predicted it to a T. I was wrong. I said, yo, man, ain't no way that little Bud beats. But when Errol fought Sean Porter, he fought him for the belt. When Errol fought Kell Brook, he fought him for the belt. When Bud fought him, he fought him just to fight him. I had talking points, and he proved he shut everybody up.
He shut me up too. I thought Errol.
I was like, bro, you the best. You got to give it to him. You can't take nothing from him. He the best.
Yep, that's a fact, bro.
I'm surprised how one-sided that fight was. When I was watching it live, I was like, this is crazy. Like, I thought it'd be a lot more competitive, but
bro, usually, like, I was watching this at my step pop, like, he got like a little man cave up the block from where my mom lived and shit. And usually when people be watching fights, they all loud, they excited, they cheering on. Bro,
quiet as hell.
Fight, everybody was quiet as shit, bro. Like you didn't even. Bro, it was crazy. There was no music on, none of that. Like, people couldn't believe what they was watching. Crawford really silenced the entire room, bro. He took all the air out the building, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Like, that shit was insane. Like, people couldn't really believe what they was watching. And for real, bro, I could never picture Earl Spence hitting that canvas until he did against Crawford. Like, I never, because he's such a sturdy dude, strong dude, like, and I've seen him get hit with some bombs, and he just be cool. That when I seen him hit that canvas, I couldn't believe it. I was like, bro,
me too. I was like, what the hell just happened?
Did he just get dropped?
Yeah, second round with a jab, the 2-1.
Yeah, yep. And what made it bad too was that, Bud overextended. He overextended with the left hand, right? But that gave him momentum to shoot into that fucking lead hand. He cocked that joint with this one, bro. It was a power jab. He
think he set him up with that?
His weight over.
That's what it looked like.
Or it looked like he that crafty to where he might have just put out a bait, overextend, got him, pop. You know what I mean? Oh,
yeah, it could be that, or maybe he was like, "Oh shit, I reached with the left hand. Let me get the jab to put me back in position." You know what I'm saying? It was either one of those, but wait, that was money.
Reflexes, bro. Them reflexes,
money,
sharp as hell.
Shit was money. After I watched that fight, bro, I had all my fighters working on that motherfucking 2-1.
I was practicing in the gym for about a week, bro. I was on the bike just throwing that non-stop. I was like, I gotta get a shot, man. I gotta get this combination working, man. It's good. People don't expect it.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta watch great fighters. Just watch them. Get that shit in your head. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Definitely.
Game.
Yeah.
I feel as if like I've learned a lot from watching this era in terms of like Bird. Watched a lot of Spence, but I think even Ward as well. I watched a lot of Ward. I remember Ward used to throw a good 2-1 because Ward used to have a strong left hand, didn't he? I think his left hand was his power hand.
He's left-handed. He's a fake orthodox.
Is that what it is? I was like, Ward got a great jab.
Ward is left-handed.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he left-handed, just like Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto is left-handed. He fight at orthodox.
I know his strong ass was because he bust Floyd's face with the jab. He was jab, like sticking it in.
Kovalev as well. Kovalev, he's got a very strong.
Oh, I didn't know Kovalev.
Kovalev too? What? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I never knew that. That's why Kovalev rocked Ward in that first round. He hit Ward with a jab, and Ward like did a little stump. I was like, damn, okay. You got a strong jab too. Oh, wow.
Yeah, De La Hoya. That's why De La Hoya jabbed.
Oh, yeah, we know De La Hoya.
That shit was dynamite.
That left hook of whang. He's dropping everybody with that motherfucker.
Yo, real shit.
De La Hoya had a great left hook, but I didn't realize he was left-handed.
You can tell where his weight's sitting as well. His weight sitting over his lead leg. So he's always got it ready to throw. A lot of fighters will have their weight sitting on the back leg.
De La Hoya was a nasty man, but he was a hell of a fighter.
You think nasty individual?
Yeah, he a nasty old man. Nasty.
A dirty old motherfucker.
Kinky motherfucker too. Yeah, but
it's moving crazy, man.
Yo, then they be thinking because he kinky that he pussy or something. I'm like, I better not run up on De La Hoya talking crazy, bro.
No. De La Hoya will beat that ass in a dress. He'll put a dress on and beat the shit out you.
He beat your ass with that fishnet on too.
Yeah, Like, come on.
Put that bitch.
He had combinations. De La Hoya was a dog, bro. He never ducked nobody, bro. He might have been fucked up. He might have been just crazy where he want to fight everybody.
Yo, De La Hoya probably like men too. So after he whoop your ass, he probably make you put that shit on. Go ahead and play with De La Hoya if you want to. I bet you put your one them off. Play it fun. He ain't like that.
Yeah, don't play with them. Don't play with them.
I better be able to rumble running up on De La Hoya. I'm telling you. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You gonna be in that
fishnet. The Mayorga fight.
Yes.
He threw like a 40-punch combination against Mayorga trying to get the stoppage.
Bro, De La Hoya was good at that. Like, when he had you hurt and he wanted the ref to get involved, he would throw like a flurry to like overwhelm you. And then
He did Mayorga. I remember Mayorga in 2006. His very next fight was Floyd Mayweather in May 2007. Everybody thought that Oscar De La Hoya was like done. Like, oh, okay, let's see what he got. But Mayorga disrespect his wife. He called him a maricon. Like, he was just like going all out. Saying what everybody thought. But man, when he did it that easy to Mayorga, like, bro, like, he was still De La Hoya, and that's what got him the Floyd fight, the biggest. It was the biggest of that date. And
yo, you know what's crazy though? Mayorga rejuvenated a lot of these guys' careers. When
because of his mouth.
My favorite fighter ever is Tito Trinidad. When he lost to B-Hop, who did he come back and face? Mayorga.
Yeah.
When Cotto was down bad and was trying to get his career back started, who he got up against? Mayorga. Shane Mosley, same thing. Like, these dudes, whenever they needed like some work to get back in the mix, bro, Mayorga was their go-to guy.
It was because of his attitude.
Yeah,
that's what I think. He was tough, but he the type he'll make you knock him out. Like Mosley got him twice. Yeah.
I think it's kind of like Broly.
I was watching that John the other day. Mayorga beat Vargas' ass.
Yeah.
Like, he stole something. I was like, damn. I was like, yo.
It's all vicious, man.
Can't play with Mayorga, bro. That's why when they was like, oh, Rolly the new Mayorga, I'm like, bro, he was nothing like Mayorga, bro.
They say that because of maybe he's not Mexican, maybe he got the little craziness to him, but I think Mayorga, if he was around, he beat the shit out of Rolly, bro. Like if it came down to like dog versus dog, Mayorga would step on Rolly. Rolly is like, you know what I mean?
Rolly too small.
It's like a best value version of it, man.
Mayorga was rumbling at 54 and all that. He's too big for him. Yeah, hey, yo, LeBron told, that's a fact, bro. I was gonna bring that up too. Mayorga started off like 16-0, all knockouts though. He was not crazy. Brain. Yeah, I remember that. He beat the shit out of Vernon Forrest too. Hit him right on top of his head. Man.
Did he beat Vernon Forrest twice, didn't he?
Yeah.
Vernon Forrest, the guy that beat Sugar Shane?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
He slumped Vernon. He slumped him, and that's how he became champion.
Was that Shane Mosley's first loss?
I believe so. Yeah.
Because I think he beat me in the amateurs as well, didn't he?
Yeah. He beat Sugar Shane.
Yeah.
He gave Shane his first L, and then Mayorga came around and just smoked Vernon.
Man. He was tough.
Vernon was looking all good too, and then Mayorga just cracked him right on top of his head, bro. Boom, and Vernon just shut down, bro. That was a bad jump, bro.
He walk in the press conference smoking squares, smoking cigarettes. Like, the hell is wrong with dude? He's funny as hell, man.
He told Fernando Vargas that like after he knocked him out, he gonna have his wife like cleaning his front yard and shit like that. Like, was just saying all this.
Yeah, bro.
I'm like,
was that the press conference where they were translating what Mayorga was saying, but then before the translator could finish, yeah.
Bro, first of all, bro, knowing Spanish, bro, them translators don't be saying the right shit, bro. Mayorga was saying way worse shit than what these translators was talking about, bro.
They try to dumb it down.
Way worse. They were just like trying to make it PG. Like Mayorga was saying some extremely disrespectful shit, bro. Like very disrespectful. Yeah,
That's
bro.
the first press conference where they had the glass. That's the first time you ever saw that. You had like a glass to separate them guys. You know what I'm saying? I remember that.
Yeah, they were smacking the shit out the glass. You know that was a bad. Then you seen the YouTuber Dick Eaters do it.
They do it now, yeah, but like Vargas and Morgan, they started it. Yeah.
Oh, was that the first ever fight that was ever used?
The first time it was ever used was for Mayorga versus Fernando.
Yeah, you can look that one up on YouTube. You can put Mayorga Vargas weighing.
It was the first time that ever happened.
Bulletproof glass, bro, right in between them, like.
Cause like they was
rumbling at the press conferences and everything, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, disrespecting each other on live TV, all types of shit. Like, that shit was bad, bro.
I remember the translator. He had said, he's like, ain't you sick of your wife crying from your face?
Yeah.
Figure. He got the what?
We'll take that. Everybody just gets up and starts fighting, man. It's crazy.
I remember Mayorga slapped Shane Mosley's wife ass and shit.
That looked like that was set up.
Bro, that shit
was right in front of him.
Yeah, it definitely looked like
it did look set up, bro. How she gonna drop some when they standing in the face? Like,
Mayorga had me crying though, bro. Mayorga had me crying because he looked down real quick.
He looked down, he's like,
looked back down, and it was like, man. I was like, yo. And then he blew the cigarette and Shane.
Yeah, that looked set up. He was blowing smoke, and Shane said, "Boop."
Yeah, like Shane smacked the cigarette out of his mouth. Why you ain't just smack him?
That's what I'm saying. That was promo. I think it might have been promo.
Bullshit out Mayorga, dog. Yeah. Crazy as hell.
That was probably promo. You never know. Hell no. But hey, I'm gonna get to this edit though, man. Hey, Mark. I sent what I could right now, and I'll shoot you some. You know,
you good, homie?
Yeah. People they use my name for attention, bro, because like my shit's growing fast, bro. Like they've been on YouTube forever, and like for some reason, people like my shit. And some of your favorite fighters watch every video of mine. You know what I mean? So, yo, Mr. Jordan, bro, good luck, brother. All love, bro. I wish you luck on your next fight, but no matter where it is. And yeah, man. You the Mark, bro. Tomorrow, holler at me. Text me or something.
I got you, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah. He said Mayorga shocked the world when he beat Vernon. Yeah, that's a fact. I remember that. I mean, I was too young when that shit happened, but I remember like I watched a lot of these old fights, bro. My dad had a lot of them Johns on VCRs and shit. Like, I remember watching them Johns. Yeah, he pretty much turned the world upside down when that shit happened. Ain't nobody think he was gonna do that. I remember that shit.
I think I've managed to watch a lot of fights on YouTube past few years, and it's good because I can watch a lot of the press conferences as well. I watch a lot of the background around the fights as well.
Yo, you know what I've been watching lately, bro? Like whenever I get the time, I've been watching all the old 24/7s.
Yeah, bro. I was going to say the same thing. All access 24/7s.
Love that shit, bro. Nah, the HBO John, bro.
Yeah.
They was something different, bro. The Floyd Mosley John, the Floyd. My favorite one was the Floyd De La Hoya, of course. That was
definitely.
The Floyd Victor Ortiz too. Them Johns. The funniest one got to be the Floyd Victor Ortiz John though, bro. Like hilarious. Floyd was doing road work, right? Floyd was like, He said, "What the fuck is going on in boxing, man?" He's saying this shit all while he running. He was like, he said, "Oscar De La Hoya wearing drag, snorting coke." He was like, he said Victor Ortiz looking like a Victoria's Secret model. What the fuck is going on? Yo, that shit had me fucking dying, bro. Yo, Floyd was really an asshole. He's saying all this shit while he putting in pain. He running like 6 miles on the road talking shit. Bro,
I think he made that what it was, definitely.
Which one?
He made that what it was, 24/7 on HBO.
Yeah. Facts. And then the Floyd Ricky Hatton joint was the bid too.
Yeah. I remember that one as well. Yeah. So everyone in the UK was going crazy because obviously Hatton was 43-0, wasn't he? I think something like that. Had a crazy record like that.
Yeah, he had cleaned up Costa Zoo, and they was like all high on him, like. But bro, you want to know how I know them UK fans was like in they bag that night, bro? Because that entire fight they was cheering. Like, it was like, oh, Ricky Hatton. Oh, Ricky Hatton. Bro, like, you could hear the drums, all that shit. You could hear all that shit in the crowd. Like, they had that stadium lit. And I knew they was all drunk. They had to all be drunk. Because even after Ricky Hatton got dropped, they still cheering for Ricky. Like, oh. I was like, bro, he just got stopped. It's like, y'all still celebrating. Like, bro, chill out. Bro.
Yeah, they traveled for that. I remember there was like, was it 40K? I think it was 40K. Like fans went over from the UK to the States to support. That's crazy. Bought the horns, they bought everything, man.
That shit was lit, man. I love watching the old Johns, bro.
Definitely.
All them Johns, man. The Floyd Cotto John, where he was making fun of Cotto, he was like, he was talking about, oh, you and your friend sleeping in the same bed. He said, how much you need to sleep in comfort, Cotto? 50 G's. He showed like a big ass stack of money, bro. He said, I'm sleeping in comfort because you're gonna be uncomfortable after I whoop your ass. Like, was talking all this crazy. Yo, Floyd was really goated, bro. Like
the Mayweather Marquez one as well. That was good.
The Marquez John.
Yeah.
The PP boy.
Yeah, oh shit, yeah, I remember that.
That's Marquez was drinking his own urine and shit. Oh yeah, he was pretty much calling Cotto gay because he was sleeping in the same bed as his homie. Yeah, he was like, oh, I thought your last name was Cotto. Your last name Buttman. I was like, yeah. Wow, shit, bro. Yeah, I remember.
I don't think anyone can match Floyd in the trash talk, man.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not.
Ricky was defeated until he fought Floyd. He was like 43-0. Yeah, that's a fact. I remember that. There was a lot of people who thought Ricky was gonna beat Floyd too.
But that was after the Castillo one, wasn't it? Because he stopped him with a body shot. He threw a left hook to the body. I think he broke his rib.
Ricky Hatton's intensity was different. It was different, bro. His work rate, all that shit. He was a dog. He said,
as if he's just a bit too one-dimensional, though, isn't he?
Floyd told Ricky Hatton, "Are you willing to die in there?" Yeah. Yep. He said Ricky had no skill. I mean, that was apparent. We seen that in the fight, but like what a lot of people liked about Ricky was his intensity, his work rate, his combination punching, his power. So they thought because he had a combination of all those things that he had a chance against Floyd. Yeah, and then Manny Pacquiao put the nail in the coffin after that. Yeah, he did.
That was probably the worst loss of Hatton's career, definitely. Yeah, that finished his career, really.
Yeah, Ricky wasn't. He couldn't come back after that. Ricky looked like he was about a check in there, bro.
Because I think he came back. He beat Paulie. I think he actually stopped Paulie. Hatton did. I think after the Mayweather fight, and I think he had one other fight. I can't remember who it was against, but then he fought Pacquiao. Got iced in like 2 rounds, and then that was it. I think he just retired after.
Yeah. This dude says you can't beat Floyd with good attributes. You need to be a complete fighter. I mean, yeah, I'm talking about in that present moment, there was a lot of people who thought Ricky Hatton was going to beat Floyd. I remember that clear as day. And there was people out here that believe, I don't know why, but they thought Conor was going to beat Floyd. So it is what it is. A lot of things, you know what I mean? So that Manny packed him up. Yes, he did. Manny sent that boy to the morgue, low key.
He's out cold. I don't think he got off for about 2 minutes.
Ricky looked like he wasn't going to wake up. Let me keep it a buck. I was like, bro, he looked like he needed oxygen mask and all. Oh, that was a bad joint.
Bro, I thought he was gonna get stretched out of the ring. I did. I thought because he was just lying there flat. He was just eyes weren't even open. He was just lying there like gone. Crazy, man. But,
Yo, that's crazy. Ralph said, and then Ricky literally said Pacquiao throws the same shots. He got knocked out by the same shot. He said Pacquiao always threw. Yeah, I remember that. He was sitting down with like
right hook.
I think.
Yeah. He said about the right hook, and then he weaves under, and then exactly the same thing.
Yeah. He was like hook, roll under, hook, roll under, and then Pacquiao hit him with the hook, rolled under. He swung all wild, fell over and shit, and then he got put the right after that. Yeah, I remember that.
Because he's sitting there, he's watching the TV, and he kept saying it's the same combination. He's like, oh, that's all he throws, and then it's totally the same thing, man.
Yo, I don't know why people even say that. Like they be like, oh, that's all he throws. Like they say Wilder, all he got is his right hand, but he still knocked everybody out with his right hand. So it's like, come on now. Just because you know that, can you stop it though? You know that you're aware of it. Can you stop it though?
Can he stop this? Can he stop him setting it up as well? This is the thing. Wilder's obviously using something to set the right hand up, otherwise he wouldn't be landing it so flush it every time. So people just focus on the shot itself, but not actually the setup and what it takes for him to land it. So yeah, definitely.
Let me see something real quick. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna wrap this up though, man. Yo, I appreciate having you on, man. Been on for 2 hours and 21 minutes as of right now. Definitely got some good talking in today, man. I appreciate having you on, bro. You welcome to come on.
I appreciate being on, bro.
You was a man of your word. You came through. You know what I mean? We got that going in. And, bro, like I said, you welcome to come on whenever you wish, man. As long as I'm live, you always got a seat to sit down and chop it up with me. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Let me shout out to everybody who tuned in on the live, man. Shout out to Anonymous, SM Down H9, Slimeway, Ralph, Montana, Notes, everybody that was in the building and supporting throughout this entire live, man. Thank you very much. I'm going to get up out of here. I need to give me some rest because I got to get up in like 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? I got to get up in like 5 hours so I can get back on the grind, man. So this is Mazuma TV. Jordan, like I said, I appreciate you coming on, man. I hope everybody has a blessed, beautiful night. I'm out of here, man. Peace.